explosion. Shogun. God
Getting all that.
God damn.
Yo, we don't talk about.
I cut school that day.
We don't talk enough about the.
I don't even want to hang with niggas that didn't cut school when Triumph came out.
The fascination between like kung fu and hip hop.
None. It's just Wu-Tang.
That's what all the grandmasters. That's what all the DJs got. That was from like kung fu karate shit.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about in hip hop.
I think it's more of
Would we care about Kung Fu really if Bruce Lee wasn't black to us and without Wu-Tang and Ghostface in them?
Kung Fu movies was a big thing in the 80s.
And Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah.
The song.
Yeah.
That was like
but
a big
Kung Fu was like a
urban.
big thing. Like
everybody was
Born
Kung
in the
Fu
90s. I only know.
You ain't watch Kung Fu movies?
I only knew about Kung Fu. My introduction to Kung Fu was Wu-Tang.
Rory was born in 96.
That's true.
I keep forgetting about
Kung Fu movies was...
No, I wasn't in Times Square checking out the Kung Fu movies.
Yeah, those aren't really streamable either today.
Damn.
You know what? That's a problem. Why are the Kung Fu movies not streamable? What's up, Hulu?
That's true.
I'm not going on Hulu to see that.
Remember the Drunken Monkey?
Yes. Well, come on.
You tried to fight like that?
100%.
Knocked your ass.
But what you mean tried?
Oh, you used to fight like that?
Used to?
Oh, that's still a part of your okay.
Mom, you know what is understated? Friends that have never really seen friends fight. And I'm not being threatening like I normally do because I'm sad.
Okay.
But how you know I can't do that shit? Because I smoke?
Well, I mean, that does take some cardio.
I mean, I could give him 30 seconds of that. Hold your jaw! What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Yeah,
all right, I didn't even introduce this podcast. We 5 minutes in time management. Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 220. We moving on up like the Jeffersons in this bitch. I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with a few all right people. Maul is here.
We keep getting
Parks is here. I want to shout out to the Parks Hive. Y'all keep growing, man. Like, y'all, there's pictures of Parks' face on bees floating around. We'll get into it later. Rory is here. Erickson is here. And Savon is here. Gentlemen, how is everyone feeling? I'm sad, but I feel better now that I'm around you guys.
I'm sick, but I'm good.
I feel great.
Sick as in like the way rappers say it, like
no, nigga, I'm sick. Like I'm
Sick? You're not sick with it?
You really think Maul would have said, "Yo, I'm sick right now"?
No.
yeah, that's exactly why I hate rappers, because I'm sick was cool until all the rappers wanted to tell us how sick they were. Boy, y'all ruined that metaphor. Y'all ruined it.
Yeah, but Travis,
so sick.
Travis brought it back.
I'm kind of sick of y'all being full-blown AIDS. Like, that metaphor needs to stop.
Yeah, for real.
People are still getting that off,
Like,
aren't
just naming diseases to
not
show
getting
us
that
how
off.
sick he was.
I haven't thought about this, but I'm almost certain that cannabis has the top 5 I'm sick lines.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't argue
That's
that.
not a bad thing.
That sounds like his lane.
Yeah, I'm certain. I was like, damn, that's the saddest.
He was hitting with...
How's AIDS scared to catch him?
Right.
Man, tell me ain't had the old hood on pause when that one came out. Ooh, AIDS don't want none of cannabis. Can I bust? All right, good. So everybody's feeling good. Maul is sick. Parks, how are you? You good?
Great.
Rory, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm wearing yellow.
That is a happy color.
It is.
It is a happy color. Savon, let's get a single nigga update.
He's still wearing the Yeezys.
Damn, this is exactly when I wanted to have the Living Single theme song queued up. In a 90s kind of world.
Wait, did you say one day at a time?
Oh, keep your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right.
Any nigga that say one day at a time,
You heard it. If you taking it one day at a
you
time.
going through some shit if you say yo one day at a time.
Niggas got to sing the Living Single song to the dawn. That's fucked up. But good to see the duck. Glad everybody is in good spirits. All right. So where do we want to start? All right, I know where I want to start. It's not our normal start. A couple days ago, right, was Sandra Bland's birthday. So I would like to hit the round of applause button, right? For Sandra Bland's birthday, I want to say, Queen, we miss you. We love you. I have so much to say to Sandra Bland. Rest in peace, first of all, and salute to anybody who lost a loved one last year, right? But Sandra Bland, and let's cue up Outstanding, because we don't know to start this sad. Actually, I didn't mean to start sad. I just wanted to come in with exactly why I believe in ghosts, because I think we've had that conversation here before. So, Sandra Bland, really quick, long story less long, when she passed, I thought that was like when she was murdered. Pardon me.
Right.
Pardon me. When she was murdered, I was scratching my head and I was saying, well, goddamn, how many times will this happen in life where somebody will be murdered you know, for the cause that they fought for their whole life. But the peculiar part was, how often would that person record so much of their fight, right? So Sandra Bland recorded most of her fight, so we didn't just have to take the words of her relatives, loved ones, and close friends of the type of character and the spirit she was, because we saw all of the shit on video, right? So then all this type of shit happens, questionable suicide in the cell. All right, cool, we all know what time it is. But a few days ago, I saw a story that said another gentleman died in the same exact cell. I want to get his name. I have his name. I ain't asking Savon shit. I got it myself. Here it is. Evan Lindell Parker, 34, found hanging in the same cell where Sandra Bland died. I only bring this up, rest in peace to both of them, but I only bring this up to say, how the fuck could you not believe in ghosts?
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
How do you not think that that young lady's mission is still being fought from her up in the skies above? Like, that's just how I feel about it. And that's it. That's all I got.
It's interesting.
I just wanted to come in here with that
Yeah.
to say, that's right, Sandra fucking Bland ghost. Get these niggas the fuck out of here. That is, I love a strong black woman gonna fight even in fucking death. Where's outstanding that, man?
Rest in peace.
But you think her ghost got him out of here? Why?
No, I think that. No, I don't think the ghost got him out of here. I think that there was more to be revealed.
She's bringing awareness to it.
Yeah, I think there was more. I think there was more to be revealed, more to be discovered, a lot to be investigated with that janky ass fucking precinct down there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of questions that were unanswered about the knot that was tied, the garbage bag, how strong it was. Listen, you can Google yourself. I'm in all that shit. I'm not here to talk about all that. But yeah, I feel like awareness is there, and she's in heaven fighting a good fight. Same way I feel like my pastor is in heaven looking out for me, and all this good shit started happening when he died. I believe in all this type of shit. That's me.
Yeah, me too.
Now. This might be the earliest we've ever started with this.
For real.
But that's fine. That's
11
fine.
minutes in.
That's okay. That is all right, baby. Playing it for Sandra now. And we ain't even got to play it to the hook or none of that. We're not that sad. Okay, now we can get started. Where do y'all want to start?
Chris Brown? Yet again?
Is it yet again for him?
I thought we started Spotify.
Oh, to start there. It's great.
Well, we do love Spotify.
Oh, no. Get my air on for Spotify. Congratulations to Spotify. If you have not heard, they have acquired Gimlet and Anchor. It's a big deal. Congratulations to Spotify, Gimlet, and Anchor on such a trailblazing. Listen, anytime I read shit like this, I just hearken back to Parks and Mind's conversation outside. What do you think of all this in relation to our conversation outside? Give it to me. And I say this to say, Spotify has been in the podcasting business for 10 minutes.
Right.
And
they're making moves.
Big moves.
No, they're leading by a lot. I know that it's hard for people to gauge that, but they are leading by a lot. They are the number, I want to say, 1 or 2 podcast streaming service, and they've been in business for however many hours.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, just acquiring Gimlet in itself, who's been focusing on podcasts for God knows how long.
Yeah, they have a big
8
roster
years
already.
or some
right?
shit.
But
like, that's their focus.
That's why I thought Apple had some fucking nerve sending that email to you.
I did too.
Apple.
Shut the fuck up. We're
Apple-
not trying to go over there.
But past us not trying to go there. Y'all have consistently been late to a party. Y'all have done nothing to say that y'all are for creators, that y'all reward creators. Y'all reward like 2% of people. And when Frank Ocean pulled that move, that shit was over with. We don't have to get into that anymore. What I'm saying is, creators normally have to get back to the think tank. Big corporate companies have a hard time getting back to the think tank because you think you could just throw a bunch of money at problems. That's not the case. And Parks' angle in that conversation outside was that acts as a loss leader and Apple will always be up because of the hardware. And I was trying to say, I don't know that to be true. I don't know that Apple will always be up because of the hardware.
Well, you know what? That's an interesting point, only because the podcast app has been in the iPhone since like the iPhone 3.
Yeah.
Apple has always been around podcasts.
Yeah.
Like it's been there. It's like you've had Kanye West producing for you, but didn't know he could rap this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you've had it in your phone. That's how I know podcasts, because when you got the phone, there was like 6 apps that you couldn't delete.
Yeah.
Podcast was one of them.
Yeah.
Well, wait, and we've been conditioned by the fucking evil people over at Apple to think that without Steve Jobs, they can continue to accelerate at the pace that they have.
No, they can't.
Well, of course. I mean, Steve Jobs is one.
Yeah, but outside,
one of one.
you did have a very valid argument when you were bringing up the hardware, and it's an argument that most people make. My response to you was, what happens when Spotify gets hardware? Then it's going to be an issue, and it don't have to be a phone. So here we are. Spotify has us, Gimlet, Anchor, Jamel, whoever the fuck else they have, and this is before that Google speaker shit hits a house anywhere.
Yeah.
I won't begin to tell everybody here or our audience what is projected in the future by these home speakers. There's a reason that every company you know is trying to find a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And why every product you buy now has Alexa logo on the bottom of it.
yeah.
Like, I just bought my Pops a speaker, and the first thing at the top, Alexa's included in it. I'm like, I don't want. Am I paying extra for that? I don't want Alexa.
Oh, no,
It's
you gonna
really
get
like
Alexa.
a part
You gonna
of
get it whether
everything.
you want it or not, though.
No, down to just if you just want to buy a speaker, Alexa is involved with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even an Amazon speaker. It's just a Sony speaker. That shit is involved with everything.
Well, it's only interesting because, like you were saying, Joe, is you could tell that Spotify is gearing up, and whoever they're hiring over there,
More.
they're definitely ahead of the curve by a lot.
All right, but let's delve a little deeper into this for maybe half a second. Time out. I think it's really funny if we pay attention that sneakers are tying themselves. Like, what's the generation after yours? Like, how lazy are these kids?
Z.
Like,
Z
they
or
don't
some
even want
shit.
to bend over. Like, think about that.
Well,
No,
tying
that-
your shoes is very
That should be for older people.
Yeah.
But I never
That shouldn't be for the kids.
I just haven't tied my shoes in 20 years.
I got way too much drip to bend over the time I shoe. Like, I always put the leg up.
That shit is just that's an overrated like slip on. That's all it is.
I would agree, but
It's
I've
overrated.
seen at least 7 kids be super excited.
How do you tighten them?
Clay,
With your- with the
yo,
app?
the Nike's just to tie up. Are they on the way? Got them in the mail. That's my stylist. I'm like, yo, relax. Just tie your shoes. But anyway, what was I talking about before that bullshit?
Apple, Spotify, that whole thing.
Gimlet,
Uh,
Anchor.
Yeah, there you go.
So that Nike sneaker comes with Google Assistant.
What you need assistance with?
Your
That's
shoes
the- but
Google
that's to my
shit for
point.
you? Yo, Savon, they're coming for you, man.
But that's kind of to my point. Audience out there, you know, I always try to pay attention to. Remember, I was talking about iHeart, Apple's purchasing of iHeart, Amazon, Google. I try to pay attention to all this shit these niggas is doing.
Of course.
They're all just playing big corporatized games with our data.
For sure.
That's all it. That's
So I mean,
honestly all
it's
it
kind
is.
of important to pay attention to the shit, and especially if we're in this field.
It's
Like,
really just
We're at the
advanced.
precipice.
It's advanced
Nice-
telemarketing.
Nice word.
Well, that's why we are at the precipice. And that's why we got to pay attention to all this shit. This is uncharted territory. Like, I don't know. That's another podcast for another time. What were you saying, Rory?
Oh, to Parks' point back on hardware quickly, he's not completely wrong. I think laptops are starting to see the end of their run at a real financial gain. But cell phones, Apple is still, it's declining, but so is everything with technology for the new shit.
It's not true. We just sat here and spoke about the projections on the speakers, in-home speakers.
Right.
It's not declining at all. And that was kind of my
No,
point.
I'm talking more where Apple has always led. I don't see Apple running the speaker game or the streaming music game, but I think down to the phone is their bread and butter. And they're still significantly 1 or 2 back and forth between Samsung.
Okay.
So hardware, I get Parks' point in saying hardware. From down to monitors, laptops,
Apple TVs,
iPads,
watches.
My response to that, and this is kind of parallel to the argument I was having a few weeks ago where I said we should unionize, and if it's all the money people against all the creators, I'm picking the creators, right? My point, Parks' point was all of those things, if they just stay consistent in that, will be enough to keep them at 1. Now, what do you think about that? Because I disagreed then. And that was only a few short months ago. Like, in our conversation, we was trying to project years in the future.
Right.
We're in 2019 still.
So I think, and again,
Apple is panicking. CC, what up? Panicked. They are. I can see it.
Unless they level up in the way Spotify finds some type of hardware, you still have to use your iPhone to use Spotify, to use all these other apps and things that we love. They still all come from your phone at the moment.
They're on Android, Rory.
I know. I said between Samsung and
I thought you were
Apple.
talking
That's the
about-
1 and 2.
Got it.
Yeah. So unless Spotify does find something to the degree where this is what I have in my hand that I use for everything that can still play Spotify, Apple still is in the running.
You got to know that Apple has
Like-
a play coming though.
For sure.
I don't know.
They have a
No,
play
I've read that they got a like a multimedia Netflix rivals type of thing.
You can't have that much liquid
They have to.
and not have a play coming.
I read on, I want to say Forbes or Time, one of them said why Apple should buy Netflix. And when I read the article, I won't read it now, but it basically talked about how
much money is in the
essentially
world.
that's their only play.
Interesting.
It's their only play right now with Spotify doing X. They spoke about all those techie companies and what they were doing and how, because Apple has been so late to the party, now you letting all these people get all these, they combining infrastructures, combining interfaces, all types of shit, and y'all just think y'all winning with that. Listen, y'all ain't done really nothing cool in music since Carl left. The phones ain't really improving. The labels is looking to cut out all the streaming niggas. Like, and any good business, especially of that magnitude, is never in the now. They're in 10 years from now.
So you
when
think-
Apple looks from 10 years from now, and I'll shut up and let you finish. And when Apple looks 10 years from now, and I don't even feel like saying Apple this much on my fucking Spotify podcast, but
Word, it's on
when
Spotify.
Apple, yeah, fuck Apple. But when Apple looks 10 years in the future, I don't think they're so happy with the figures that they're seeing.
So you think streaming, specifically with music, but again with Netflix visuals and all that, is going to lead the entire technology game?
Do I think that what? Say it one more time.
Streaming, as far as music and visuals, will lead the entire technology game. Because if we're going back to hardware, that's only one minuscule part of the hardware.
I think the tech people are fighting for market share the same way all the music people are. So I don't think it's just a focus on streaming. I think it's a focus on market share, and people have different ways of doing it. And if I'm looking at Spotify, which I am because I'm there,
Hey, Spotify.
they seem to have hit a double and want to try it again. So the next at bat, they are going for it. They don't seem hesitant. Apple is playing prevent defense.
I think they have
Not
been for some
anybody
time.
else.
Yeah.
But because it's Apple, we will never look at it like that. Fuck Apple. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I agree.
What do y'all think about the Disney streaming service?
That's going to be big.
Yeah,
That's going to be very big.
They made their move. That was in negotiations for years and years. Like, they made their move. All parties are busting their gun now.
Yeah.
But do you think that's in the later part, like 5 years, 10 years down the line, to get bought by a bigger one? Because everything all usually comes down to like two people. We were talking about Apple, Samsung when it comes to phones. Like for a while, things pop around, but Gimlet, for example, gets bought by Spotify. Is Disney just doing this streaming shit so Netflix just grabs that and says, all right, you get all your Disney shit here? Because people are not going to start paying for all these streaming services.
Yes,
Rory,
yeah, they will.
let me inform you. Let me inform you. Everybody stop. Disney's deal is what has them pulling all of their stuff from Netflix.
Correct.
They are
They're gonna be competitive,
disassociating
yeah.
themselves.
No, I'm saying for the point to eventually
Sell
just
it
get
back?
bought out.
No, they're
No.
trying to take over.
No.
They own too much shit.
They are doing everything that everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
they're trying to take over the market.
They own everything.
And I
so-
think there's always this point, whether it be labels, new media, it's always a bunch of people scattered around to do everything, and then it always ends up with about 2 to 3 companies owning that share. It ends up at Amazon, it
You're
ends
not
up
wrong.
at Apple, it ends up at Nike,
But I
it
think
ends
that-
up at all these 3 places.
I think Disney
We go
wants to
through
be
this
a-
for 10 years, and then it finalizes with just 2 or 3 companies.
I think
Disney-
Disney wants to be a player. Though.
Yeah,
Well,
Disney
no,
is too much of a powerhouse.
Dog, Disney is Disney.
Yeah.
You talking about
Mickey,
different money.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse money.
This is it's different.
Yeah.
Spotify money, Apple money, Disney money, Amazon money, Facebook money.
Right.
It's different. I don't think what
My
you're saying
question was actually
applies.
no.
I think a lot of the other
because
companies-
Disney,
that.
Disney with everything they have going on could still have the motive to just get all this shit together to get their price up to get bought out by somebody. Maybe their focus isn't just streaming their cartoons.
No, they're streaming
Rory, they're
original
streaming
content,
everything. Like
yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not what they have set up to do. Yeah. They have set up to be a direct competitor to all things
Netflix.
Streaming.
Yeah.
Not to sell.
I'm just curious because they have a pretty specific genre. Well, let me
No,
not say that.
they
They're
don't.
streaming
They
Marvel,
don't.
they're
They own
streaming all
everything.
types of shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
ESPN,
Yeah.
ABC.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know, actually, yeah, it's the same fight that Kanye, like niggas that own their shit want to come get their shit because it's of a different value today. That's actually a really good conversation to have because I was in my brainstorming days, I was trying to figure out if there was a way now for me to make some different type of money now that streams exist off of like old shit, like Pump It Up.
Right.
But of course there's not because you sign away your right to them repackaging, repurposing,
Perpetuity is the word they use. Forever.
Yeah,
Perpetuity.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked there's
Perpetuity.
not a Pump It Up EP that's out
Right.
tomorrow just so they can stream it more.
Yeah, so Kanye owns all his shit, sees the value in it, and is trying to go get his shit back. That's the same thing Disney did.
Yeah.
Disney had no idea all his
All that
shit
shit
was
was
that valuable to Netflix. And once
Right.
they saw it, hey fam, hold up, dogs. You're doing a lot with Luke Cage and Daredevil and Punished. Give me my shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Let's move on. But before I do, fuck Apple. In case I was unclear in what I'm saying, man. Fuck anybody that's not with, for, and on the side of the creators. Get down or lay down.
Yeah.
That's why I love my Cash App deal. I love what Cash App is doing because they're eliminating middlemen. They're getting the middlemen out. Hey, you're a creator. Come here. Let's fuck with you. Yeah. Apple should do that more.
Yeah.
And now they gave Spotify fucking Anchor. They let them get Anchor. Now you have the ability to, all y'all create a podcast. Y'all don't see the play?
Yeah.
Y'all don't see this play a mile away?
Yeah.
Man, fuck Apple, man. Let's move on.
You want to talk more about that Kanye shit?
You want to talk about it
Good
now?
segue.
Talk about it. Yeah.
We're just bringing it up because we did skip it. What, like 2 weeks? I just think it's a good conversation to have because of publishing and people not knowing about that part of the world.
I wanted to
That's
have
one of the
it-
more confusing parts of music that people don't understand.
For sure.
I wanted to have it last week, and then the more I read into it, the more was redacted from exactly what he's fighting for. Well, no, he's fighting for his publishing, and they won't give it to him. And so now he's trying to look for certain loopholes to get his shit. And I'll be honest, I spent most of my career in a publishing bout, so I'm not certain of how it goes at that level. Like,
It's a very valuable catalog.
Yeah, it is.
Extraordinarily valuable.
he claims that this deal should have been over in 2010, right?
Yeah.
And he's suing all parties that Universal, Def Jam, all parties involved.
Yeah, EMI.
EMI, everybody who has something to do with his shit being sold, he's suing. So he says he alleges in 2010 this shit should have been over. If I'm not mistaken, they say you have more songs to fulfill this to fulfill the requirement.
The publishing
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
I don't know how that goes.
I mean, it comes down to what he signed, honestly, and where he signed it.
Because so much is redacted,
Right.
I don't know what he signed, and I don't know what it says, and I don't know how much of a fight he has. Did he sue Hove too? Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think he
Rockefeller,
is,
because
yeah.
they had
Well,
something
no,
to do
I
with
mean, that was-
not Hove, Rockefeller.
Correct.
Because
That
Hove
was
is not
the
Rockefeller
clickbait
anymore.
that they
Right.
started out with, that Kanye was suing Jay-Z for reviving his career. Some weird headline they chose
Yeah,
to do
this-
that.
He's got some nerve after Designer did that for him.
That's a fact.
Oh, fuck, anyways, go ahead, Rory.
So yeah, the actual real headline was that he was suing to get his publishing back because for some reason I think his deal was only 7 years total with his publishing.
Okay.
So I guess that would be the 2010 date. Back 7 years to 2003, which I guess would make sense for when he signed over to Rockefeller.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
And now I think he's arguing the state that it was signed to in California, it should have been done at 7 years.
So
But I'm not quite sure
That's not
if
gonna work.
To
I tried
to
it.
those listening, by the way, to those,
I tried
the reason
it.
why this is
I did.
the reason why this is a big
That's the first
deal
thing you go
to the casual listener is that publishing is where you make probably close to 50% of your income.
Oh yeah,
as-
thanks, Parsley.
as-
We didn't explain anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah. so
which was supposed to kind of be the
Park
Parkside,
your
Parkside, what up?
this is where your royalties come in. This is when your records get sold, when they get placed in TVs, when they get placed in movies. This is how you get
Licensing
paid.
and everything,
Licensing, yeah. So it's a very big deal to own.
Which is a whole different company than your record label usually.
Nah, it's not
Now, a
usually.
lot of people signed to different publishing companies
say
that
half
have
and
nothing
half.
to do
Yeah.
with your label, which now you're getting fucked by both.
That's for sure.
So-
but a lot of people sign when they sign to a major label, sign to the major label's publishing division.
Partner, but sometimes they break off and now you're fucked because you don't know no one over there.
Typically, like there's different types of publishing deals you can get. You can get an admin deal where they're only taking about 15% and they're just kind of doing your paperwork and getting your money for you. Or you can do 50-50 deals where they're doing supposedly a lot more work, but they're taking half the money. So usually when an artist is young and inexperienced, they sign to a
There we
50-50
go.
deal. So that's a
See,
very
that's
big
the
chunk
important
of money.
part. Our industry focuses on the younger demo. Why? Not necessarily sure, but they do.
Disposable income
It's
is the
important.
answer.
Yeah, well, it's important to note. Yeah, most of these
Well,
kids have no idea about anything when they come in. Pause, Rory. Let me play this fucking
Realize
Phyllis Hyman
to
clip
produce
real
a-
quick.
Because we were talking earlier about the packaging.
This
of
is
artists
ages
and
ago.
How they're
Right.
picking up kids off the street, pretty much. And producers are producing these records. These kids have little or no talent. They look right. I'm telling you, get a girl, get the hair weave on there, and make her lose 30 pounds. She's got a hit record. Can't sing a lick. Can't sing a note.
How does that make you feel, though, Phyllis, as an artist? I mean, who's worked so hard for so many years, and you are an artist.
She's talking
You
about the
say-
music industry targeting young, talentless people without a lot of information and disposing of
You
them.
just said it.
It
course.
makes me
Or
big
talent.
time angry because of the fact that I have spent so many years developing this talent and working very hard at it. And then I realize sometimes some parts of the industry, they're only interested in quick results, instant results. They get these artists, and these artists are thrown away afterwards. They think they're on the road to their big break. You hear from them this year, you don't hear from them anymore.
That's very
Because
true.
they're being used
Yes, Donnie,
and
it
they're
is.
being discarded. Now,
Used and
The
discarded.
more things change, the more things stay the same.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You got any
But
further
also,
outstanding
but
evidence?
also to some degree, new music is a young man's game.
For sure.
So that has to come from a young man. Like music is the only thing
Why
where
is new music a young man's game?
because
I don't agree with that. Why is that?
the demo of newer artists typically goes more to the kids. Like
Already, your statement is incorrect. You're talking about business when your first statement was new music, which is art.
yeah, brand new. I'm not saying a new album from an old artist. I'm saying brand new artists are more marketed to a younger audience because they
Oh,
look
you
like
just talking
that
about the
person.
business. You are talking about the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was
Got it,
talking
got
about the whole time. But also in that degree, music is really the only business where your first shit is always like deemed more of your better shit. Like no one says a heart surgeon's first heart surgery was their dope shit. Like it's the only music is the only business where your first shit is like revered more than anything. So I think they go after the younger brain, obviously to extort them to some degree because they're dumb and don't know shit. But I think younger people can make brand new music better than older people can. Because they're living with the people they're selling the music to.
Yeah.
They are the
it's more
demographic.
relatable.
They are the consumer.
Yeah, it's more relatable.
And they come with fresh ideas a lot of times where people that have been around for a long time tend to stick to what works.
Because the masses of music is really no country for old men unless you're a special case, and that's our legends.
Right.
It's new music.
Yeah.
So of course, yeah, they do take advantage of them, but at the same time, those are the people creating it. I agree with you all, but
I'm not going to argue with you. I don't know what you. Yes, those are the people creating it. I don't understand why that's coupled with what you're saying.
just giving the other side of course they're taking advantage of the young kids because they have no idea, but that's still the people that make the product they want to sell. Younger people.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Tell me what he's saying.
Well, he's just saying that when you're a younger artist, you can kind of
You should take advantage of these people.
the music business will because typically young artists don't know the game. They haven't been through it.
No,
And they don't have a leg to
we just
stand
had a
on
whole talk,
often.
and we just had a whole talk and proved that.
No, we all agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying they're
he's just saying
also
as
the
far as
people that make the product.
Yeah, the product is what he's
Like
saying.
they don't like you're not gonna find a 45-year-old dumb person that doesn't know the music industry that you can still take advantage of. He's not gonna make the shit that the kids want to hear.
Yeah, that's not like
It's still the young people
it.
making it. That's all.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So I'm not really shooting them bail, but it's really you can't win for losing because those are the people making the product that will sell. especially in 2019.
So how am I supposed to feel when I watch Blueface sit down with Charlemagne and tell him he has no idea what type of contract he's in, which is fine because a lot of young people don't.
But it's not fine though. That's a problem.
It is problematic.
You should know what you're signing before you sign anything. That's a life. That's just in life.
I agree.
Not just music business.
But I also
life.
understand why if you're under the tutelage of someone that you trust,
Kids look for people that they trust.
Absolutely.
To look after them.
Correct.
And he said, hey, ask that man, someone that he trusts and someone that, in his mind, looks after him.
Right.
Well, I think your beef should be with that gentleman.
He doesn't know that there's a beef to have. And I don't know.
No. I'm saying us, like the people that see a young kid getting jerked.
Well, that's
You
why
should go.
That's why I just paused you so long and tried to figure out what is it that you mean when you say that. That's why.
We were having two totally different conversations. I was more just talking about that young people make the product that wants to sell. But no, if I'm looking at Blueface, I'm more mad at his manager or the person looking after him that isn't telling him the deals that he's making.
Which is whack.
Because usually, I guess it's
I
whack.
think it's whack. Yeah.
Because the middleman, like the label is going to be the evil label. That's never going to change.
And Birdman. He signed to Cash Money West.
Your middleman / your manager at some degree, you have to be angry at that person because that's the person that's supposed to have your best interest. A label ain't really supposed
Well, we
to
don't
have
know,
your best
by
interest.
the way, if
I'm speaking in general.
yeah.
Well, that's why I was going on to say, because I don't know anything about his contract dealings.
Right.
I just know that when asked about it, he said, hey, you should ask someone else. And I didn't make anything of that until 2 weeks later when a Porsche was purchased for him. And it was brought out on a flatbed. It was like a ribbon around it.
I've seen that.
Big deal, man.
I've seen that movie before.
Yeah.
Fam.
I.e. TLC.
Where's my money?
We've all
He's
seen
driving
this
driving
movie
it.
before. Yeah, I'm a little.
I mean,
And not saying that he's getting, because we don't know for sure. Not saying that he is in a bad deal, but I'm just saying that movie I've seen before.
it's something that he should be skeptical of, or at least
He should
cognizant.
aware,
Yeah.
cognizant.
He should be asking questions.
Yes. All
But
right.
I mean, to him, from whatever area he's from, shit, that's all he really wanted at this point in his life. I get a car, get jewelry. I don't care what's going up on my contract.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
Like, even I remember Snoop interviews when he would talk about Suge Knight used to give them allowance. Allowance.
Right.
Like, yo, y'all could get like 10 bands a week.
the biggest artist in the world at the time.
Right. But
I'm going to get an allowance from Death Row.
when you weren't making any money.
10 bands a week. Nigga stepped to me and Dub and said, here go 10 bands till the deal come. The fuck is you to 10 bands a week?
Well, you weren't signed. You think how much money
You
Death
ain't do
Row is
G
getting
thing, though.
at that peak?
I didn't do G thing.
You could wipe your
came
ass with
nowhere
10 bands a
close.
week with Death Row.
All right, Parks.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
You was in them sessions with me, nigga. You ain't come up with G thing either.
You're right.
Where we at? What's happening, man? Y'all made me sad, man. Where the fuck is that?
This could segue to a topic that you had written down about artists starting too late.
Fam, no, I want to joke.
Okay. These are just segues
We're
that are working.
37 minutes in. No, I'm done with having a cohesive podcast. Let's tell jokes.
Fine by me.
Some chaos in here.
Yeah, enough maturity.
When we said
No,
pre-production,
it's
I
too
said,
much.
yo, let's do joke shit right after this.
It's too much maturity. Before we exit this publishing conversation, let me prepare to get sadder. See, this is what my fight is for.
Okay.
My son texted me Tuesday, and he sent me a picture of a paragraph. And he said, Dad, what does this mean? Let me read you the paragraph. This is from Jake P. Notch, who I will not put my hands on if I see him. Hello, my name is Jake P. Notch. I am the CEO of Pro Music Rights, the third largest public performance rights organization in the United States of America.
Not true.
At all. But
That would be CSAT.
But hey, audience, if you're listening, just that fast we get confused.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking.
No, I know. It sounds
like you're giving
fly.
to a fucking 17-year-old.
Exactly.
It's confusing to me as a man. I'm 40.
Right.
38. Don't do
No,
that.
go by your
I didn't,
street.
I didn't
Come
do
on,
anything.
y'all.
I didn't do anything.
Come on, y'all. You can read, in parentheses, you can read more about pro music rights here. I'm not clicking here. The fuck is wrong with Jake?
Take all my data when I click here.
What is wrong with these people? And I am the CEO of Pro Music Rights Publishing Group, a publishing company that controls over 200,000 works.
Okay.
The reason I am reaching out to you today is I would like to inquire if Trey Budden would be interested in Pro Music Rights Publishing Group buying out a stake in his publishing catalog, or if he would be interested in joining Pro Music Rights as a songwriter client for an initial signing bonus even. I added the even. He added parentheses. Please let me know if you would like to set up a call sometime to discuss further. Thank you. Hey, Jake P. Notch, suck my dick and stop reaching out to fucking impressionable 17-year-olds, you nasty, creepy fuck. It's predatory behavior. See, that's what my fight is for.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
That's nuts.
There's a lot of that.
That is disgusting.
There's a lot of producer brokers.
Parks, it's so nasty. I didn't know what to say to my kid.
Right.
Because my kid wants to understand it.
Right.
Pops, what does this mean? Hey, just say no. I will explain it later.
Right.
But it's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can explain it to him. He said
Not via text.
No, not via text.
Yeah, no.
That is a face-to-face thing. That's like
No, I thought he was with him when he sent
Oh,
you.
no. He texted this to me. Imagine if he didn't.
Right.
Imagine
Yeah.
if my
Yeah.
kid is just home
Yeah.
in his basement studio with his friends trying to cook up with no money and no means.
Yeah.
And no dad that's been in the music business
No.
for 20 years.
And I've just heard these key words because that's the predator shit there.
Yeah.
It's key words. Signing bonus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of publishing. I guess I need that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's the predatory shit to me
Yeah.
when you're doing that to kids.
He would have bought my kid a car.
Yeah.
And you know what?
and own all his shit.
My kid who just got a license or permit or something that you know how it
would've
is when you're
jumped at that.
17 and you want to
would've
get
jumped
it
at that,
moving,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you steal
He
your
would've-
mom's car.
Come on, he'd have had a blast. He would have had a blast. Hey, JP Knock, you text my kid again, I'm gonna find you myself.
There's a lot of that going on out there, guys. Be careful, please.
If you have kids, that's JP Notch. Who's he?
That's the artwork.
Oh, he's a kid. He's a kid. Look at this nigga.
Look at this
Man,
nigga.
if this Sinead O'Connor face ass nigga don't get away from my kid before I
he
beat
look like
his
he's 17.
fucking.
Yeah.
He probably found a script from someone else.
No, it's probably his mom and dad schooling him to the game.
That's
See,
what I'm saying. A script from someone else.
Yeah, but boy, does that make me angry.
It's a lot
That
of that. It's a lot of
angers
that
me.
going on.
There's a lot of that, especially in the social media age where it's so easy just to
Get in
shoot
touch.
someone a DM.
Well, and
or
first of
email.
all, that page could be a front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
His LinkedIn could be a front.
Absolutely.
That's Parks. Last week I told you I was doing a private investigation of Vivendi.
Okay, yeah.
You know who Vivendi is?
Yeah.
Vivendi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started reading it and I got too confused to investigate.
Oh, they gave you one of those
Well, no, because they use a lot of fucking confusing terms.
words. Yeah.
They've been around since the 1700s and they've just bought a bunch of companies. So you can't really spot weird.
It's too much to dig through.
Yeah.
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 Start using jargon from different.
I ain't off my investigation though. I ain't off it.
That's not a cold case.
Oh no.
It's not
Still
first,
in the red.
It's not first
cold
48. After 2 days, they're like, well, we're not going to solve this.
And you know what's funny? I'm so bored. I'll investigate without knowing what I'm investigating. I'm just looking around.
Right.
I have nothing better to do than read all on Vivendi.
That's funny.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's like
Getting a wormhole.
It's like finding $20 in the jacket pocket.
It's the greatest.
I always felt like I was the man when that happened.
Hell yeah.
As of late, I've been.
Stumble upon some
Shit, I
shit.
found 3 in my jeans the other
That's
day.
what I was about to say. As of late, I've been finding singles, and that's how I know I'm changing. Because now, when I pull the pants out of the closet, and there's a couple singles in there. I was like, "Look at me, I've been balling."
In the trues.
Yo,
He found 3 in the trues.
In the dirty champion sweats.
In the trues. Joe still got a couple pair of trues.
They all in Dill closet now.
Oh, Dale got him?
I gave him just right to Dill. Dill kill him. Too.
Dale killing the trues.
Yeah, somebody tell me he ain't.
Not me. I won't be the one.
Tell Dill he ain't killing.
Yeah,
him.
he's killing it.
You got it.
Nah, you got that deal. Yeah. All right. Offset versus Chris Brown.
Everything all right?
No, I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this, man. Where do we start here with Offset versus Chris Brown?
Where did it all
We got to
begin?
go back to Chris Brown versus Quavo.
Before we get there, I fuck with Chris Brown, man. I do. Before we talk about what's happening, like, how y'all feel about Chris Brown?
I love Chris Brown.
I like Chris.
Yeah, I don't really
fuck
like
with Chris.
his past.
I fuck with, I mean, he's young. He made mistakes.
But
I
that's
mean, I
why-
can't condemn somebody for making a mistake at a young age.
He's made them repeatedly.
I made mistakes. We all made
He hasn't made that mistake.
Chris Brown,
To our knowledge.
Chris Brown makes me confront demons inside of me. Like, he makes me think of, like, why my brain is thinking this way. Like,
Chris will make you look in the mirror.
Because Chris, sometimes you look at Chris and just be like, just cheer for that nigga, man. And then you start looking at you like, wait, am I allowed to like this nigga? I love
Yes,
him. Well, I can't keep saying that.
I get it.
But
Yes, Chris, from a mistake 10 years ago, sometimes he makes amazing music that makes you question.
amazing
those types of
artist.
things.
He's an amazing artist.
Very talented dude.
now,
And first of all, before y'all enter our mentions about y'all are hypocrites with R. Kelly, don't you dare compare these two.
Oh no, you cannot.
I know what they're going to tweet us. I'm just
Yeah, you cannot.
getting ahead of it now.
They're already tweeting it right now.
Yes, you guys are hypocrites.
I am. That's all. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you owning that? You owning that?
Yeah, no, I'm a hypocrite.
Okay.
Oh, I think almost
Everyone
everyone
is a
has
hypocrite.
some hypocritical traits to them.
For sure.
I mean, how I look at it, let me not be immature for a minute. How I look at it is it's the onus is on us individually to decide who we feel is actually rehabilitating.
Okay.
That's fair.
I believe Chris Brown to be one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be clear and respond to the people in our mentions before we put the podcast out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. That's why I went so hard for X. A lot of girls called me a woman beater. Oh, of course they're going hard for X. He beat bitches. No. I was going hard for X because it seemed like in the last year before he died, it just appeared he was a little rehabilitated.
Yeah.
He was attempting to rehabilitate
Growing,
Yeah.
maturing.
me.
And not to say we haven't, I know specifically on this podcast, I've been very critical of Chris Brown when he makes certain mistakes. Do I think his entire character is of those mistakes? Of course not.
Hey,
I don't.
audience, none of us agree with any of the things that have been said or alleged about Chris Brown and his past dealings with women. So I'm talking about, I like Chris Brown when there's like other nigga mess, like with dudes, when the helicopters are flying over his crib, when the mayor of Calabasas is tweeting that he wants Chris Brown to get the fuck out of there. I like the picture of Chris Brown just being served papers while he's at the club. Like, I fuck with the way he like parties. I like his level of petty.
Well, we praise a lot of other artists that have lived like that. Not the domestic thing, but it's like he's looking like a rock star pretty much.
We praise a lot of artists that have domestic
And, yeah,
disputes in their
yeah.
past, and all the people that
That's
have
true. A lot of
canceled Chris
legends.
Brown's music.
Man, we just talked about how James Brown shot at Otis Redding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that same,
Amongst- yeah, he's got
in that
there's
same
a lot more
article,
there.
there's way more worse things than shooting at Otis
Way
Redding.
worse.
Which I feel bad about because a few people in my mention said, hey, sitting on the dock of the bay is about Otis being suicidal.
Really?
You're bad.
Not my bad. My point still stands. Do you get a chance to be suicidal if James Brown pull up with a fucking hammer? No. You be sitting there fucking, you ain't get a chance to do nothing, nigga.
Oh God!
Duck behind the piano.
Wait, that's reflagging that?
You tag,
God,
You
what
tagged
has
that?
happened to this place?
as long as you tag
No,
it.
I'm done
not
potting.
saying- I'm just
I
saying.
quit potting.
I'm just
more
saying.
potting?
No more potting.
It's just a flag. I'm not gonna throw it, but I'm
Man, I can make those jokes. I've
was
been
just about to
suicidal
say-
my whole life.
I understand that.
If
but I'm
someone
just
else
saying.
made him,
Pete Davidson can make.
I'm
Niggas
just
that
saying.
do it can
I'm just
make
saying,
it.
let's just go back.
You ever been suicidal?
No.
Let's just fuck up.
Let's just go back. Let's just go back and visit that though. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
I didn't throw a
fine.
flag. Let's go back and visit it.
The review. You threw the review.
That's
Yeah,
all.
it was a red
I go
flag.
to-
It was a
I
red
go to the review booth
All right,
on
let's
that.
review it.
Damn, that's all I'm saying.
Is it 2 minute mark?
Yes.
you don't even get to make that decision.
All things reviewable.
Yeah.
At the 2 minute
Exactly.
mark. What was we talking about before James Brown pulling up on that nigga?
Chris Brown versus Offset.
Another Brown. All right.
Yes.
Oh, I'm definitely rolling with the Browns.
Yeah, Bobby. Chris
Hold on,
James.
wait.
Bobby, Chris, and James.
Before I agree with all the Browns, let me think about this.
Think of the Browns. Think of the Browns. Let me think. The Browns win it. Chris,
Browns have
Bobby,
some
and
history.
James.
They wild.
And you know it's a Brown in the hood somewhere to get it cracking.
For sure.
Definitely.
Probably around the corner from here.
The Browns versus Migos.
Oh, the Browns are winning.
I picked the Browns over the Cleveland Browns.
That's
I would too.
That's a fact.
I would too.
I like Baker Mayfield, though.
Even with the pads on.
Yeah. Well, shit, he beefing with a nigga now to wear pads.
Oh my God.
All right.
See, save on.
No, I'm not joking, though.
No, I get
There's been the little blouse shoulder pads and them shits.
I get it. I get it. I see where you was going with that.
Yo, those Laker trades are crazy.
Rory's so pussy.
I get it.
Yeah, Rory's so nervous because he be outside more than us. And I be talking shit about all the places he going. Where you going next?
I'm not saying anymore.
All right.
my hood on.
Who do y'all think would win this fight? Come on, let's get serious and get cohesive again.
Chris.
Yeah.
I've been on record, man. Anyone that could do a front flip without a running start is beating a majority of people up. Taking Chris.
Yeah.
Anyone that's an athlete like that and has a temper like that and may or may not deal with certain substances, they're winning that
Yeah, that
battle.
cocaine gives you a little extra boost.
Okay, Parks. I didn't want to say which ones, but
I mean, it's just what's been thrown out there in the world.
I'm taking Chris Brown in that fight with all those things combined.
If both of them are on their vices of choice,
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris wins.
Yeah.
Offset sounds like it tastes like the downers.
The cool drugs.
Yeah.
The-
Lean.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't wait to fight a nigga on lean or drunk.
is that even fair?
No.
They be the nigga starting the fight. That's why they keep a gun on them.
That's true.
Fair.
That makes a lot of
That
sense.
is exactly why niggas that do lean have a hammer on them.
That's true.
Yeah, because you're not fighting.
Well, first of all, I'm never fighting the person that is overly aggressive about starting a fight. I know you have a gun on you.
Or something. A knife.
You got something on you.
Your mans and them is behind me, and I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's factors involved.
If you talking to me like this and you know that I will put you in this ground with my bare hands, then I'm going to assume you got some ninja stars on you. Which is a trigger for me because my brother used to throw ninja stars at me.
Ninja stars.
That is a trigger for me.
That's a trigger.
It's a wild trigger.
There's nothing that I can confide in y'all about.
No, it's just like
No, we
get
let the
your
suicide
triggers.
shit go off.
There's nothing. Do y'all know that?
It's just funny.
Y'all don't care that there's like no level of vulnerability and we're real friends.
No.
This ain't even business.
No, it's just funny. It's just funny that that's a trick because it's like, how often do you see ninja stars?
Mom, my triggers shouldn't be funny to you. That's why I keep telling Sin.
Okay.
Holy.
You're right, man. I'm not gonna laugh at your triggers.
We've gotten nowhere with
Do
the
we have
story.
40-ounce van tweets? Oh, we doing a story.
We
Never
do.
mind.
Was this a case of
Let's get some order here.
reading it too? Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with Erica?
When this clip stops, somebody give me the origin of this beef.
Yandy. Because if
Do
both
we
women
where do we
carried
want
the
to start?
term,
We want to start with this specific one or
would
the
have
roots
some
of this?
overlap.
I think we need to hit the roots.
Like, should we start at the beginning?
Let's start top of the list.
Top of the list.
Know what I mean? Half situation like that.
Karuchi,
Yeah.
Karuchi Tran.
Now, hey, actually, let's start. Let's start there. A few years ago, I'm on the BET red carpet. Me at the desk.
Of course, you'll find some way to bring
Holy
yourself
shit.
into this.
Somehow my whole life is like there's a lot of stuff from life that spawned from there. So I'm on the red carpet with fucking whoever. Nadeska,
Are you an
Axe,
instigator?
The Migos, whatever. The Migos pull up, they stepped up right to my business. Whatever goes on,
you got
whatever
a cool
goes
little
on.
button up on.
Julio Jones is standing in the background.
Staring.
Relax.
All right. We may need a commercial break. Do we have ads?
But he was in the background.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's all I said.
All right.
Never mind.
Because I just said relax. All right, go ahead.
I didn't appear relaxed.
No.
You paused.
So whatever happened, right? And boy, were the complex people in a frenzy. They had no idea how to act when some heat was around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, anybody chill the fuck out, man. Anybody chill. Listen, whatever happened, divvy that fucking footage up and let's put that motherfucker out. Now, it was over there in L.A. None of the bosses were awake, so that was like a Joe call. Joe decided to put this shit out. Lyric put it out. She got heat. Nadeska and everybody hated her, but it was the biggest moment in their fucking history.
Right.
So, but I say all that to say that when we went back to the hotel to have this powwow about whether we should put this footage out or not, and Ack and Nadeska sitting there fucking scared to death, not Ack, more footage was coming out about when the awards was over. And Migos stepped to Chris Brown. That was the word that was going around. It was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I was saying, that makes sense. They step to me, the adrenaline gets running. You got to step to another nigga.
That is true.
That's true.
You have to.
Because none of the energy was released.
Exactly.
So you're still built up.
So then that happened.
I believe that's where the term "anybody could get it" came from.
Huh.
People don't really think about that. Like, you never think that you could be anybody.
Until a nigga hit you upside your head. Like, I was trying to break this shit up.
That's how my last 3 fights started.
Exactly.
Trying to break up a
That'd
fight.
be the worst.
Yeah. And
You're
it
trying
always
to be
happens.
the passive
No,
person.
that's
Oh God.
always happens.
Oh, that's why I don't break up a fight no more.
Yeah,
No, y'all got it.
Y'all kill each other. I'll be in the car. Like, whoever wins, text me. That's how we gonna go from there.
We out to the next spot.
But wait, that whole beef was happening allegedly because of Karrueche at the time, and I don't want to really put her name in it too much because she's moved on. I don't want to be that guy.
Well, no, we don't have to allege. They were in a car together, which means nothing.
Who was in the car?
Quavo and Karrueche. The
Oh, no, that
picture
mean-
went viral.
no.
Doesn't mean a goddamn
No,
thing.
that means everything. I just saw Lori Harvey in the car ducking with Trey Songz. All little rappers.
Like
got
Karrueche
mad.
was ducking?
No,
Why was
she was
Shorty?
waving in the.
We
in the
never
windshield.
got to that. Why was Shorty ducking though?
To get low.
Come on, Mo.
I'm just saying, like, we see you.
We see you because you ducked too late, like Future said. And a few other niggas said it too. Like all her niggas said, hey, I see you.
She's a bad ducker.
They said, I see you. I want to know why this little 21-year-old girl got all them big time niggas in the industry in a frenzy.
Cause never mind.
Say it. You pussy. We lost our edge. We are PC. Ever since you got the
I
bag.
keep saying it, bro. Like how many
Say it
times?
again.
Niggas is groupies for groupies.
I was gonna say. I say it's their ego. You got
Niggas ain't got
plenty
no
of dudes that's been on record with plenty of women. That shit we not alleging. And this one girl, it's your ego.
Niggas ain't got enough ego. That's the problem.
Nah, they want to win for the groupie.
Nah, fam.
That was deep.
I'm just saying they don't.
No, you're right.
Niggas don't have enough ego. That's the
Self-esteem,
problem.
at least.
If I had
No,
all that
no, I
money,
think it's
I'm
a
pulling up with
misguided
females
ego.
these niggas never seen before. If
It's a
I had all that
misguided
money,
ego.
like I'm not dating who 4 of my peers was just with. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not saying
hear
anything
you.
wrong. I'm just saying me.
I
That's
hear
just how I think. Like it's like, fam, I don't because now our business is intertwined. Like, shorty, just by nature, you gonna lay down with me. You gonna tell me something he did or he said. Now I'm looking at him different if we doing a record together. Like,
I was gonna say because I'd like a Future and Trey Songz record.
yeah, but not if you an artist and she tell you some shit like, yo, that nigga never liked you. Like now you with her like, yo, that nigga so crazy shit about you.
Somehow y'all have bumped into the only time that I'm confident in calling a girl a hoe. When you fucked the whole remix.
The Khaled remix.
I was gonna say, is this a Khaled remix? Is this a T-Pain
the
remix?
Posse Cut Days.
Is this the one? Is this the One Blood remix?
Oh my god.
Nah, we laughing and making jokes. There's a lot of girls that have fucked everybody on the song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all are saying, oh yeah, because y'all in the industry.
Yeah.
I don't know that people really know that.
Yeah. I think people know that. It's everything is
I feel
public
like
now.
that's
Nothing is
common
private
sense.
anymore.
Fam, but how I'm supposed to feel you fucked the nigga that only did the hook?
Well, the hook might have been the best part.
That's true.
I know, but that means you fucked the rappers first, then got to the hook nigga later. You really responsible for the whole collaboration?
The hook could have went first.
That's funny.
That's sicko pussy.
sicko. That is
That
sicko
pussy
pussy.
is in sicko mode.
I don't think I
Wait,
like.
so
I
you're
don't think I'm
saying?
with that
Are you
type of problem.
suggesting that women are the best A&Rs?
Yeah, they need a playlist. Yo, if chicks just I will have so much respect for the chick that just come out with the playlist. Yo, niggas I fuck is talented.
That's hard.
I would like an original project from her.
I'm listening to that.
That's hard.
You trying to A&R?
Who you think would have the best playlist?
You trying to get on beer?
Who you
I would
think
like
have
her
the
to put
best
out the whole
playlist?
shit.
The best playlist?
Yeah.
I got a name too. I got a name. That bitch playlist is so ill. Pump it up on there.
Holy shit.
Wait, you sure you making the cut?
Got to.
What if it's 10 records on the playlist? Let's pump it up, making it.
Rory, I'm engaged.
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I know, but I could do it because I'm engaged, so I know how to get out of it with my girl beat. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. What you talking about?
Of course not. We have still not even started.
Oh, all right. Chris Brown and Offset. Let's get into it. I have it here somewhere, and I'm just going to read what's going on. Here we go. Savon, you're doing great, man.
Well, no, let's you're skipping steps here.
I am. So you go.
So we did the back history with the Migos versus Chris Brown. Chris Brown then posted a meme of 21 Savage during that whole craze. Offset then replied to his comments and said, yo, you a lame. Chris Brown then replied, yo, you didn't have that type of energy at the Drake concert. Come see me. I'll smack the shit out of you. Oh, and also suck my dick.
Let me just stop. Not really going to have my violent energy when Marvin's Room is on.
Right.
That ain't the spot. Now meet me at the MOP concert, and I'm stepping to you.
Absolutely.
But go ahead.
Well, no, that was the first part. And then we got to this right here.
No. Then Offset replied and said, he don't want smoke.
No, I saw I'll smack the shit out of you.
No.
I saw a cokehead don't want smoke, which I thought was like a pun.
He said, cokehead don't want. That's what he said. Cokehead don't want.
I thought, you know what I mean? Like, you sniff the coke, you don't smoke.
I don't give
Unless you
him
crack.
credit for being witty like that. I thought he might just bumped into that.
I'm not sure if he's going
bump.
to get that. Triple entendre. Don't even ask Parks.
It's Parks.
I didn't even have to drop this podcast. Hold on.
No.
I knew something was missing. I told you I was sad. You niggas ain't
That's
care.
what happens when you sad.
Yeah, I don't hit the drops.
No, Joe Biden. No, Warriors.
All right, Parks Hive, relax out there. All right, so yeah, he said bump. That was a good one, Parks.
Yes, I'm here.
You good sometimes, man. You and Rory with your little sneaky one-liners. Here you go. Offset says to Mr. Brown.
This is via text message
The text went
or
public.
DM, whatever. I don't know.
it's
I don't know
DM.
what iOS he uses.
This is DM.
He uses Spotify, Rory. What's wrong with Rory?
This all happened in the Spotify DM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else?
Where else would you want to DM somebody?
Y'all,
Spotify DM.
y'all gonna get fired. Mr. Set says, yeah, WYA.
First of all, let's stop right there. Don't ask me WYA as a grown man. Spell out that shit. Give me some respect, nigga. Don't WYA me like I'm the work.
He might think you to work.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
WYA, to which Mr. Brown replied, I'm in LA. I'll be home at 4. Like I said before, I'm with all of that.
Yeah.
You can run me my fade today. No cap. All caps.
No cap in all caps. Okay.
Mr. Set replied, Addy.
Short and sweet.
Chris Brown said, pussy nigga, you know where I stay? Google Maps. My address ain't no secret spot. I'll be there at 4. And he's right. I've seen his spot.
address ain't
I've seen it on the news.
Yeah.
Helicopters float around.
That's true.
I know how the inside look.
Yeah.
Remember they said he kidnapped a girl, tied her up in the basement. Chris Brown been involved in some shit. And it's still crooning. Is he James Brown?
No, he's Chris
No,
Brown.
he's Bobby Brown.
He's making his own legacy.
Who's the best Brown?
James.
No, I don't mean music. Shut up.
Oh.
Trying to have fun.
Well, no, James'
Bobby.
story is
I was
also
going to say,
extremely
yeah, this is still
wild.
tough.
Alleged story.
Alleged.
That's true.
Well,
That article was insane.
Telling me about an article. Whose story is the illest? You tell me about an article.
Bobby's, man.
I think Bumby's got it.
Bobby might win that.
I mean, cooking chicken with Coke is fucking epic. That is some epic shit.
I think Bobby's got him beat. Bobby took Whitney on TV to talk about receipts from crack.
Bobby is wild. He's a wild boy. Bobby was wild.
You know how wild it is when the people that have never done crack know that it's not a receipt for it.
Word.
I don't know.
Like, where's that?
People was
happening?
home saying, "Wait a second,
The crackheads was home saying,
Hey, listen, I love I have nothing like the next man."
right, right.
Does that go under T&E on my taxes? Can I claim that?
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
Wait, and then Bobby's so ill. Then Whitney passes, God bless her soul. 20 years later, Bobby put out a doc talking about that was her shit.
Sick dude, man.
Bobby came out 20 years later like, listen, man. Tell the truth, she put me on. Like,
I was chilling.
that nigga,
I was on my way to church.
Bobby.
they kicked Bobby out their funeral.
That was fucked up.
That was.
I
No,
still,
that
I
was
still
fucked
don't
up.
like
That was
that.
definitely
I-
fucked up.
Yeah, I still feel some.
I
type of
tell
way.
y'all all the time that in death, a lot of family feuds come to the forefront.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's normally
they
when-
peak. They
Absolutely.
peak at the funeral.
Yeah.
That's when they spill over.
Well, that's why I got the rules in my shit. Rory tried to fight me in the elevator. Imagine that. What was we talking about before all this shit?
Chris Brown versus Quavo. You were reading text
Okay.
messages.
Chris Brown. We've been talking this for a long time. It's a great topic. Okay. Reading the message. Addy, pussy nigga, you know where I stay. Google Maps. My address ain't no secret. I'll be there at 4. Offset says, police. With a police emoji. See, I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that.
What does that mean?
It means you the cops.
He just asked him for the
You
address.
asked him for the address.
So speaking of that elevator, that same situation happened with me, and I was told I was the police after I provided the address of what you wanted.
I think you are the police, though.
That's fine.
Officer Rory.
See, same thing.
How was Chris Brown the police in that?
And how would I be?
Because
the
he
police
told
then?
him where he was at. Same way Rory said where he was at.
That makes you
If you
police?
say where you are, you
asked
trying to
me,
get somebody
WYA.
sent.
Should I send a carrier
He said,
pigeon?
where you at? That was his first
Yeah,
message.
you asking where I'm at. Here I am.
Don't tell me where you at, though.
Oh, I get it.
Why are you so quick to tell me where you at? When I'm coming to do harm, you must be trying to be the cops.
Nah, don't ask me where I'm at.
No.
No?
I'm with all that.
Chris Brown says, nah, that's y'all.
I agree with him.
Y'all police.
That's a great response.
To which Offset says, not coming to your house when I see you. Not coming to your house. When I see you, know what's up.
So why did you ask him where he was
You
at
just
then?
asked where he was at, and you know he was home.
So you agree with me,
I don't understand Migos sometimes.
Who put these out?
Chris?
I don't know if Chris did he?
It's on his Instagram.
Yeah, see,
He
that's.
put his address on the internet.
Well, apparently it's Googleable, so.
Oh wait, so that maybe that's when Offset called him police after he put it out. The conversation, like maybe he posted it. And
No, I think he was all after.
Chris says, boy, you pussy as hell. You scared to fight. Crying emoji. Offset says, stop DMing me. This police right here, bro. He's still calling the cops. To which Chris Brown says, fuck being a pie room. I'm a grown man. You a little boy. I'll be home at 4. No op shit. Cameras. Police. None of that shit. I just gonna beat you the fuck up. He says his address. I won't say. My address. Please. I pray you come. If somebody tell me they pray that I come, I'm not going. I'm not going. That's me personally.
Okay, so then how do you feel about someone offering the aggression, asking where you are, they comply, and then all of a sudden, nah, it's not even like that. You the cops, you probably got the cops there. Like, why'd you ask me where I was at? If I was the police, why are you trying to fight me?
Let me just state for the record. That part you good?
Yeah, we okay.
Let me just say for anybody who in a heated moment that says where you at, like you're gonna drive to that person and do something. I don't believe you. Anybody, not just Offset. Anybody.
And not only that, you're not going to somebody's house because
You're not doing that. You're not coming to my house.
They can legally kill you.
Even if I can, you're not coming
Okay,
to my
what
house.
if he's not at his house?
What do you mean?
What if he's just out?
Offset is not leaving Lenox Mall to get on a plane and go fight Chris Brown in Calabasas. They gotta wait till it's the Grammys.
That's why he said,
wait,
you see when I-
wait, it is the Grammys.
Yeah. And
Hey! Now we got something here. Where's Mean Gene Okerlund?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in
Rest
peace.
in
Yeah, he
peace.
passed away.
Rest in peace. Where the fuck is Michael Buffer? Or the nigga they get when they can't get Michael, but David Buffer. You know, what's the other Buffer who's buffered and he's more muscle bound than Mike. I think it is Bruce. Yeah,
Bruce Buffers.
lot of buffers.
Pause that whole name. Bruce. I don't want you introducing the fight.
Bruce Buffer.
I keep forgetting what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me see. Fast forward. My address, please. Blah, 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 blah. Run off fade. And that was the end of that. I don't think these guys are going to fight, but it is Grammy weekend. And I did have a conversation with a rapper a few weeks ago who said there was some shit going on at Grammy weekend. They were looking. We do know that Grammy weekend is where people try to get shit popping with people that they won't see during the year.
Yeah, that is
Migos
true.
should be in LA for the Grammys. They're the biggest hip hop group. Yeah, they should be there. All these niggas should be there, right? Yeah. I don't know that Chris should be at the Grammys.
He lives in Los Angeles.
That-
so,
Yeah,
he'd probably be
so
around.
by being at the Grammys, not the actual event, he'll be moving around the city that weekend.
Actually,
Too much going on.
I take that back. Chris Brown will be at the Grammys. He will be.
And if he didn't plan on being, he will be now.
Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah, if he didn't plan on going, he's going now.
All right, so more developing.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like Grammy weekend and shit like this because we get a lit news Saturday.
That's true.
Like when these niggas see each other.
At some parties.
Oh my God, that's my Netflix.
Yeah.
I'll be home turning the phone sideways.
Word.
Zooming in.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he hit him right here.
I
Look.
spent an hour on that bad boy.
Speaking of the Grammys, you see the Alicia Keys clip from James Corden last night? She was on James Corden's show.
No, but James Corden is getting all of the money. All of
She
it.
was playing
He
piano
is.
and singing like she was on the
singing
Grammys.
jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Huh?
Oh, so this gonna be like a Vegas thing. Like,
I think that she is going to sing and play the piano for the whole Grammys.
okay.
I called that like 2 weeks ago. I think it's going to happen.
Okay. I won't be watching anyway, but
You're not going to watch?
I never.
I'm all
really watched the
boycotting
Grammys.
everything.
No, but I never really watched the Grammys. The Grammys is
Okay.
super boring to me.
Yeah. They
Like
are, they are a
super
bit
boring. That shit is terrible.
You don't want to see J-Lo do Motown?
I'm cool.
What was some of the mess from last year's Grammy weekend? Was that the Safari Meek thing?
I don't think that wasn't last year.
No.
That was 2 years
the year
ago.
before.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was in New York last year. That's why nothing really happened.
Because we be chilling on
These
it.
niggas ain't gonna do nothing in New York.
It's cold.
No, New York.
No.
New York is different.
They
too
do
cold.
a whole bunch
LA
of
is spread out. You
Yeah,
can do
it's
shit.
different.
Yeah.
In
You're
LA,
not doing shit in
in
New York.
LA, dudes is out walking around. You
Yeah.
bump into somebody. The weather is nice. Everybody's with their entourages.
Everybody's on
New York-
Melrose shopping.
Yeah. New York is the first place you're gonna see somebody without their entourage.
That's true.
And it's gonna be a whole different energy. And it's cold. Niggas ain't just walking around. And out here, we already angry.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Like we
Regular
are ready.
pedestrians.
Yeah. Come on, move out the way, nigga. You walking mad slow in front of me. Now I got to power walk ahead to let you know I'm here. Yeah, move, nigga.
and there's not like a Hollywood or like a strip where everyone be chilling in the city. Like all the events are on random blocks. Like some shit'll be on 38, some other shit'll be on 51st. Like you're not running into people.
Nah.
Yeah, all places that you shouldn't bring your weapons.
Also true.
The whole
In
Manhattan.
New York City, hell yeah.
I
The whole
will
Midtown.
never understand the rappers that get caught with weapons in Manhattan
In Times Square.
while they're shooting them. Hey, such and such was caught shooting at broad daylight on 18th and 5th. Like, should it be
At 5:30.
How did you think you were getting away there?
Yeah.
All right, so we have to wait more till more develops. So we have God damn it. Oh, that's my major announcement. I really got to work on a major announcement like noise or breaking news or something. So if you haven't heard by now, we will be visiting LA and Oakland March 30th and March 31st. I'm saying it here to advise you to get tickets and get them soon
It
because
might be
they're
sold out by now.
no, not sold out. There's approximately 400 tickets left for LA.
Yeah. By the time this comes out.
It's going to be tight.
But you guys should check anyways.
Get your tickets right now.
Check us out in Oakland.
Maybe like our next LA show.
But we moved and them tickets are selling fast too. But if you are having trouble with Ticketmaster or wherever your preferred destination is to buy tickets, you can also purchase them at Joe Budden podcasttour.com. I probably am going to hold a few over there because Ian keeps wanting to sell tickets on a Wednesday and people get paid on Friday. But the tickets are selling fast. If you want to see us in LA or Oakland, again, Joe Budden podcasttour.com or Ticketmaster or wherever you get tickets.
Or just hit Maul's phone.
Yeah. Save on.
No, don't hit my phone, please.
You don't want niggas in your phone?
No.
I mean, that was a
Tickets?
caption, so I just wouldn't.
No.
What if she's cute?
Yeah, he wants it at the phone.
No, still no.
That's how I know Maul has a girlfriend.
You're not giving Shorty.
Maul has a girlfriend.
If Shorty
He's
is
not telling us
bad, you're not
about.
giving her a plus.
You do have a girlfriend.
No, I don't.
You're not
Man,
telling
what's wrong
then,
with
then
you?
why if a chick is cute, she can't you?
I don't want nobody hitting my. I don't want nobody hitting my phone. I don't like talking to people.
Oh, I'm sending in a list.
Yeah, don't worry about it. My LA list gonna be long.
Hold on, what?
Parks, how your LA list gonna look?
Short. Very short.
Wait, there's people on it?
Oh no, I'm gonna have people at the
girls.
LA show.
No, not
You got girls on your LA list, Parks?
Absolutely not.
Is your girl flying to LA for the tour?
Yeah, maybe she will.
Is that a world tour?
Maybe she will. Are your girls so?
That's wild.
Oh, Ariana Ariana Grande versus the Grammys. Did y'all read that?
No, I didn't
No,
see it.
what is she doing?
Let me read it for you. She was She was supposed to perform.
If she has an album coming out, that would make sense.
Yeah.
And then a report came out that said she wasn't going to perform due to
They said thank you next.
You here all week, Rory?
No, I'm not. I'm not here all week.
He actually leaves right after this.
Okay.
It's not even here. She said, let's see what she said. I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can pull. Oh, let me read what Homeboy said. He said, let's see, Grammy's producer, Ken, whatever, said the show had multiple conversations with Ariana Grande about possibly performing Sunday, but the singer, quote, felt it was too late for her to pull something together. So this is why she's replying. Because a report came out that she's not performing, and then he did that interview. And she says, I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can pull together a performance overnight, and you know that, Ken. It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend. I hope the show is exactly what you want it to be and more. I offered 3 different songs. It's about collaboration. It's about feeling supported. It's about art and honesty, not politics, not doing favors or playing games. It's just a game, y'all, and I'm sorry, but that's not what music is to me.
Okay.
While I completely agree with her and do respect that, if she thinks the Grammys are not politics, she's talking to the wrong, award show.
Yeah.
Grammy is actually Latin for politics.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but no, wrong award show.
I gotta give Ariana a little bit of credit. I came on this podcast whenever it was and said that she just says whatever and there's never anything wrong to any audience with what she's saying because she's like a science project. And right after I said that, she told TMZ to suck her left nut.
The left one?
Yeah.
Very
Or she
specific.
might have said
Yeah.
both. Suck my nuts, which is crazy. I don't think she got nuts.
No.
Let's hope she doesn't.
This takes nuts though, and now she's cursing out the Grammy guy.
Swag. Fuck out of here, Grammy guy. How
Yeah.
dare you stifle her
She knows her power.
creativity?
Or is this just to get the big grand one for 2020 when she
Listen.
gets album of the year?
That's smart
and
politics right there.
performs.
Ariana
Smart
Grande
politics.
is signed to Vivendi. And Vivendi owns
Isn't that also
Every-
a name for a coffee?
I was gonna say both of their last name and the label sounds like a Starbucks
Large.
order.
see why I gotta do my investigating.
I applaud you.
Coffee records.
Coffee records.
What I'm saying is, I don't think Ken or the Grammys is only beefing with Ariana Grande, who is in very high favor with Lucian, Universal, Vivendi, and everybody.
the world.
people
That all sounds like supervillains.
They are supervillains. Why do you think we
exactly
created
who
this
they are.
podcast? Who is supposed to combat the supervillains?
Super Joe.
And Super Parks and Maul and Rory. You think Rory's gotten into his super mode yet?
Nah, he's working
He's
on
in
it.
the sicko mode still.
I agree. I'm not in super mode yet. Take some time. You got to figure out what you want to be super at. Can't just go be super.
Can you fly?
I agree.
You got to figure out what superpower.
Yes.
Like not everyone has all the superpowers.
That's true.
Like
do you
maybe
think?
flying ain't my shit.
What do you
like
think?
maybe I want the shits to come out my knuckles. Like maybe I want to be Wolverine.
What do you think your superpower is as a human? I feel like all humans have superpowers.
I'll get back to you. It's a good question.
All right.
That's a good one, though.
That
I
is
like
a good question.
Yeah.
I have one more question for you and Parks only.
It's a white question.
It's a white question.
No, it's a relationship question.
Oh, okay.
I can't talk them all.
Or Savon.
Yeah, Savon, you gonna stop? Yo, Savon, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna stop giggling over there when it come to like the single. 'Cause you single now, my nigga. You supposed to be giving me dap every time I walk in this motherfucker now. Like, you with me, nigga?
You two should go out. Like
me and you in the club
hit the
together
club.
now, nigga. Fuck you, mean, nigga. Yeah, this nigga be giggling, nigga. You single too?
Yeah, but he be giving you the giggle like, I got bitches, nigga.
Yeah, I don't like that giggle. Like, get out
Like that
of here.
breakup was calculated.
Yeah.
At what point do y'all put y'all first in the relationship?
Put yourself first. Okay. I was like, because that never happened. I was trying to figure out the fuck you asking.
That was my question, and I think that's my answer. Parks, you got an answer?
No.
Is Rim still here?
Yeah, she's over there.
All right, so
I'm
forget you
scared.
don't answer. We out of here, man. All right, anyway. Damn, we can't put ourselves first.
What?
That's sick.
Come on, man.
You less of a man if you put yourself first.
That's true,
I'm
right?
home figuring out when I can care to my own needs.
You can't.
I think I actually really found real. I know a joke about feminine toxicity, whatever the fuck that word is.
Let's hear it.
They call you less of a man for not putting yourself first. And I say that to say I'm not quite sure if women really know the definition of selfish. or they're being selfish in their definition of selfish. Me taking care of myself is not selfish by any means.
I don't think women know the word, what anything means.
Definitions is not the strong suit.
And,
No,
and yo,
they're
you know
going
what?
to tell you, not to me. No.
No, there's just two dictionaries. There's Webster's and there's women's.
And there's women's. And what bothers me to death is
To
I
death,
think
let it out. Let it out, King.
when I see all
Is
these
this
women,
one of your triggers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a trigger for me.
Okay.
I'm projecting on Rory.
Okay, I get it.
when I see, and I think self care is very important. When I see women meme to death, IG story to death, tweet to death about all this self care shit, God forbid a man wants to self care ahead of you or need to do it in between your shit.
Rory, that's what women mean when they say chivalry is dead.
Oh, he
Wait,
needs
so
some time to
chivalry
himself.
just means just you.
Just niggas thinking about them. Like
So I
you-
can never think about myself to any degree.
Yeah, why you ain't open the door for me? Chivalry's dead. No, I gotta pee. And I walked in first. And it should be like a system. It's the double doors. I'm gonna hold the first one for you. You go in, you hold the second. I gotta now be fucking Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Fantastic.
nah.
Hold this door,
Yeah.
catch it with my foot,
Yeah.
open the next door. Now you just
Yeah.
got a smooth runway like you body and shit at home.
Yeah.
And we supposed to be equal.
That's true, Rory.
Y'all seem very confused.
No, I am confused.
I'm looking for Parks to chime in because Parks
Like, I don't know if-
is normally
all right.
more
No,
sensible
but we
than
just
us.
gotta
No,
go
I
back.
put it
No.
even better. We all know that I love A Seat at the Table more than most albums ever, right? Have you guys listened to an ode of self-care featuring Q-Tip?
I guess I haven't done a lyrical breakdown. No.
Yeah.
Did you hear Q-Tip do anything but hum in the background? Why couldn't he get any ode to self-care? Why did Solange have to have the only one that was going to have self-care in that song?
I never looked at it like that.
Damn, kid.
Q-Tip just had to be in the background
So
and
you
let
been-
her get her self-care
Yo,
off.
but
You've been harboring
but
this for a minute.
But wait, Rory, you know what's even more sick about that? Aren't Q-tips for self-care?
They are a major part of the self
I
care.
thought
women don't know what anything means.
It's a major part of self-care.
How you gonna tell Q-tip to not self-care?
That's some funny
Sitting there
shit.
with headphones and dirty ears.
Yeah, women are crazy. Man. Come on, Solange. All right. Anyway, man.
And then had the nerve to say featuring Q-Tip. Like, he ain't do nothing but hum.
That was her
I don't give
feature.
a fuck about it. I don't think I should be home confused about when I should care about me.
No, all we get is a haircut time. That's it.
If that, my barber come to the crib.
Oh, see, that's where
That's
you
messed
fuck
up
up.
at.
Here comes sending Lex downstairs. Like, I'm trying to get a line.
Nah, that's when you got to go to the shop. You need that.
Oh shit! You know what's funny? And yo, we on a lot of tangents on Saturday.
And don't even get us started on our last Saturday about scheduling.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
No, we ain't gonna talk about Murder Inc. If you're gonna talk about scheduling, that's your ledge.
That's what you put on.
Know your ledge.
Juice.
That ledge is yours.
Know the
And
ledge.
Rakim said it.
That's true.
And you sipping juice.
It's a fact.
And you be uptown.
That's true.
What was I just about to talk about before juice? Oh, Rory's ledge. Oh, he owned that shit. You did that. Rory. You did that shit.
Oh, we ready to go somewhere else with this. I see what,
Yo,
I see
so
what-
Quavo
this
and
is-
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I see where this
Offset.
is headed.
Yeah, hold on.
Walk that line, Rory. You got to go home, though. Remember that. Just be very careful.
Good thing we're not live.
I'm about to get on a plane. Fuck that.
I'm breaking this
That
up.
plane got to land.
with some Chris.
That plane got to land.
That is true.
And it's unfortunate these guys beef because this is one of my favorite fucking songs. I love this song. And Chris Brown and Migos is on it with French. This song's crazy. Hold up. God damn. That nigga's nice. Yo, I was thinking over the weekend, and I'm getting back to playing this record. Chris Brown is the one. Chris Brown is the answer for me when it comes to the artist that keeps making me like songs that I don't like. When Chris is on, so Chris has made me like G-Eazy records,
Man, when he's on, it's a cheat code, really.
Kid Ink records.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is, the kid growing up in the hood that was just good at everything. Chris is that for the world.
Yeah.
Not just the 3 blocks you grew up on.
And I hear this different because, like, as a rapper or retired rapper,
You know which girl brought it together? He's thinking about it. Yeah, I might.
No, I'm just looking at the feature lineup. This is a French Montana song featuring Chris Brown and Migos. This is when I
Actually do.
This is when I pan to Maul. Oh shit, I'll pan to Rory.
I'm not gonna say a name.
You don't have to say a name, but do we know some people who will put this on the playlist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100. Yeah, 100. This is on the playlist.
Yeah. Song 3. Yeah.
Wait, are we going in order?
Sequencing is very important.
And bitch,
It'll tell you a lot.
And bitch gonna put a whole nother nigga on there that ain't even on there.
Own version?
Yeah, and Tory. No, Tory's not on this one, ma. Bitch be dying to tell you who they fucked that they're not allowed to tell you they fucking.
That's funny. That's funny and
That's
true.
extremely true.
It's horrible. But all right, back to this.
Start humming their records. Like, what are you doing? Oh, well, now that you asked,
I didn't ask.
Cat's out the bag.
I still didn't ask.
how'd you figure it out?
Oh, and chicks just drop a nigga like nickname real quick that nobody knows but her.
Or the government.
Oh yeah, no, we've been saying this podcast. Anytime they pull out the government, like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me and artificial intelligence. Wait, who's artificial? AI.
Yeah.
Wait, huh? Nah, that's what we call him back in Philly. Bitch.
No, Drake's so bad, chicks that he's never fucked still be like, yeah, we went to Aubrey's party. His name is Drake.
No, listen. That's the one. Mm-hmm. A lot of Aubreys. From like chicks that don't look like they should be Aubreying. Like,
No, he's Drizzy to you.
Oh my God.
he's Uber Pool. You are not getting Uber X, bitch. Not from this ranch.
That's funny.
Oh my God. You know what's funny? Who raps better, Offset or Chris Brown?
Oof.
Chris
Brown
Brown.
might.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. Y'all making it seem like it's that far. Okay, Offset can rap.
It's definitely for.
It's because when you say the word rapping, you only think of the ability, not the song making.
Yeah.
So
And also, like,
That's what I'm thinking of.
like
just
Offset's
rapping.
pocket is super dope. That Chris Brown
no,
isn't.
Offset is nice when it comes to that shit.
Yeah.
He said rapping. I've heard Chris Brown rap.
Chris Brown wins this because there should be a name for another genre that Migos and all them niggas do. We have the conversation here all the time.
Yeah.
But all right, it's fine. More will be developing, and we'll see. We'll get back to that. What else is happening? We'll talk to y'all when somebody actually get beat up.
So never.
We don't want that to happen, guys.
I don't want anybody to get beat up. I'm so non-confrontational. Gotta give Offset some credit. Even though we all think Chris Brown might win a one-on-one, Offset will indeed fight. Like, I want to stop talking about him like he is afraid to fight, because he's not.
That's important.
I've seen him.
No, I don't think that's what we were saying either.
A million. I know, but when all of us agree that one person would lose, it just looks away. So,
Oh, okay.
So-
No, I just think Chris Brown can fight. That's all.
listen, Chris Brown. If you're from the New York area and you've ever been blessed enough to visit Greenhouse, it's a very small,
Or the basement.
Blessed.
It's a very, very, very small, intimate club with no dance floor. It was kind of all bottle service. If you wanted,
We used to really pack ourselves in that small ass
Pack.
club.
Yeah.
That's crazy when you think about it. That
And then
club was
they opened
small.
the basement and was like, well, I guess we'll just pack this one too.
Yeah, I was with.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you've been to Greenhouse, it was basically standing room only or bottle service only, and that's where all of the women were, especially if you were a big-time entertainer. So the night in question, Chris Brown was there, Drake was there, everybody was there, and Chris Brown, who I'm sure was surrounded by all of the most beautiful, fiery festival women in the world, still had the wherewithal to look across the club and say, there go a nigga I don't fuck with. And I have a bottle.
Allegedly.
And then poor Tony Parker was the only one that got hit.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I like that guy. The guy that knows how great the party is, knows how great the women are.
I hate that guy.
But
That guy is annoying.
Yo, hey, remember what happened when Chris Brown was leaving the studio and bumped into Frank Ocean coming in, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Actually, so I don't want this to be an indictment against Offset. I guess my theory comes more so from, like I say all the time on this podcast, the R&B niggas are way tougher than the rap niggas. That's my opinion.
They'll pop
Over the
off at
past
least.
few years,
I
yeah.
don't think none of you rap niggas is tough. No, not one of you. And the rap niggas that's tough really ain't rappers.
I mean, yeah, you know the ones that.
Yeah, man. All of the singer niggas be ready. They be ready.
I think it's because they have that stigma where people think they're soft because they sing.
Yeah.
Because Trey will whoop somebody's ass.
Crooning complex.
Crooning complex. That's funny.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I've got there. Let's move on to some more nasty shit. A long-running joke on this podcast has been me making fun of A$AP Rocky when he sat down next to A$AP Ferg and B. Dot and Elliott Wilson and talked about him being in jail and seeing some niggas get into a scuffle and a fight and a nigga slipping on some Semen and then
Wait, that was in jail?
Yeah, that's why Semen was in the fight parks.
Okay.
They wasn't in the street. That nigga beat off and threw some cum.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
My freaky ass.
Could have been
Don't
a green
say
room.
that.
Word, don't let me have a lube on me.
All right.
It's gonna be fast.
Holy shit.
All right, never mind. Anyway,
Yo, you remember that ledge you was talking about? You out there by yourself.
Know your ledge, B. There you go.
but wait, what's my ledge?
The lube.
Beating off in public with lube?
Yeah. Walking around with lube is your ledge.
I got lube.
You got enough to go around? You got enough to go
around.
Put that bag down, nigga. No, nigga.
Send me so mad I walk out with my bag.
Look what women be mad at. You can't even have a bag.
Self-care.
She knows what's in the bag. That is self-care part.
That is self-care.
Yeah, that is.
Yo, what's wrong with women?
That's self-care.
Bag is self-care.
He's trying to self-care yourself.
You mad because I'm touching myself.
Yeah, nigga. They don't want
They
you
do
to
get
that.
mad about that.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Ren, what's up? Never mind, man. What's up with y'all? We need one woman
She said no.
Yo, women don't want other women to touch you, and you can't touch you.
Nah.
That's nuts.
Pause.
Pun intended.
Pig.
No, there's no nuts.
I ain't even gonna tell y'all about the time when homegirl said, "Hey, why don't we get freaky and put a movie on and watch it?" And then the bitch got mad at the movie.
They always get mad at the movie.
I'm not gonna tell y'all that
Why she got mad at
because I was watching the movie.
Oh, you was
Oh,
watching.
you got like into
She
it.
suggested this. And listen. Offset said, "Where you at?" Chris Brown said, "This is where I am."
Right.
And he got called the cops. Same thing. Yo, let's put a movie on. I'm down. Why you watching the movie? This was your idea.
Nah, but you can't.
You
can't
should be watching and do that little
They
trick.
always hate the movie you
Yeah,
pick,
but
by
you
the way.
can't be too locked in. That's what it is.
Wait, you ever try to watch a movie with a chick and let her pick it?
It's always a rom-com.
Tell the truth.
Good luck. Good luck.
Has that ever happened?
Yeah,
to
we've
anybody?
all seen The Notebook here.
all the time.
We've all seen The Notebook.
No, I mean the freaky movie, Parks.
Oh, the freaky movie.
The chick taste is never the same as your taste. You're gonna be there for an hour searching categories. You never even open the categories. you know your chicks by heart. You search them, Vanessa.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. No, there's a whole suggested for you section.
I'm in my faves. I'm in my cookies. Like, ooh, that's what I was
Your
giving
cookies?
it up. That's what I was giving it up to back then. Ooh.
Wait, but
cookies.
all right. So the first time,
I was in my cookies. This nigga Joe is.
but the
stupid.
first time you do that, you kind of got to let her pick the first time before you just enter your world of some real sick shit. And she looking at you like, okay, I was rethinking this idea for the type of shit you into.
I let her pick first because I don't want her to know the type of chicks I like before I know the type of chicks she like.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Smart.
Y'all niggas is.
Yo, Maul really thinks we're crazy.
I do.
Maul, this is real life
never
shit
watched
out here with
Right.
niggas with girls.
That's some funny shit.
But you know why I know you a liar? Because you are a liar.
What I lied about?
Because very often dudes that are not in committed relationships still have someone that they do committed relationship type stuff
Absolutely.
with.
That's
And when that happens, the chicks still act like you in a committed relationship. That's why I think you full of shit.
Yeah, for that night, you're in a committed-
Because you could relate to some of the stuff we say without being in a committed relationship.
first of all, what I was talking
some
about
of the
was
shit I
that-
do, but
was
this shit
previous
is
in my
just funny.
life.
I've never experienced that.
You've never watched a movie with a girl?
A pornographic
No, like-
movie.
Not a whole movie. No.
No, freaky movie.
A porn.
No, we're talking about
pornographic.
porn.
No.
You never watched porn with a girl?
Why are we shocked at Maul? Why?
I never.
Oh, you should do that.
I would laugh at
Now,
that shit.
why is Paul too cool
What
for
if it's just
porn?
two girls?
No, I'm not too cool for porn. I'm not watching it with a chick. Like,
That's crazy.
the
to
chick
me,
is
Paul.
here. I don't need to see the movie. Shorty
But what
right
if
here.
she's saying, yo, this gonna get me off, this my thing?
No,
she's requesting it.
No, then that's fine. But I'm just saying the chick has never done that.
So, all right, so she requested, you put it on, because you said that's fine. Are you watching? Of course you're watching, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be watching it and getting horny though. I would be laughing at the fact that like, yo, we really sitting here watching a porn.
You're
That's
finding
funny.
humor in the porn?
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
don't find-
I find humor in the porn
Yeah,
anyway,
like
that's
it's, porn is funny anyway to me.
Porn
Like,
is
that's-
Not when there's a
I'm not
girl
telling you to
next
watch
to me.
the skit before.
It's not funny when the girl is next
no,
to
so
me.
that when there's a girl next. It could still be funny.
I mean,
If you get the whole storyline,
Depending on the
Wow.
chick you with, she gonna find it funny
yeah, if you get
too.
the
She'll laugh at that
storyline,
shit.
like the plumber comes
no,
over
no,
and now they fucking.
No, we're not.
This is not
wait,
real.
time out. What
We're
do
not
you
talking
mean?
about the property sex shit. We're talking about just getting straight to the shits.
Time out. Let me confront Parks. What do you mean if you get the storyline? I'm looking for the storyline.
See what I'm saying?
I don't
That's your
want
category?
I don't want to press play and y'all abruptly get to it.
And not know the backstory.
No. I want to see the chick that's on the arcade game.
Need a backstory.
This nigga
Yeah.
is sick.
I'm sick because of that.
Orders
No.
the pizza.
Yes.
The guy comes through with the hammer and the pizza.
Oh my
box.
God. Hey, some of these chicks, and I respect y'all and salute y'all. Some of these chicks is freaking the game and putting the setup on the gram for 60 seconds. They be working on me. I be like, ooh, she did ask for directions. Let me click the link in her bio.
I was about to say, she said link in bio?
Yes.
There we go.
Hit the link in the bio to see where I told him to go.
Yo,
This young man asked for directions. Guess where I sent him? Yep, $30 a month for me.
Oh, you still pay for porn?
You're getting real money, Joe.
You pay for
If you're
porn?
paying for porn,
First of all-
you got it.
And Joe,
I'm rich.
No, wait, you pay for porn?
You get the premium porn.
I was just about to say.
Everybody stop. And I'm not
here
rich.
to shoot you
I'm
some
not
mail.
rich. I'm not rich.
I'm here to ask you for your password.
Everyone stop. Before you get to judging me for paying for porn, which I don't. That was a joke to keep a compelling audience. But I pay for TV shows. I pay for songs.
I pay for all that shit.
Like,
too.
I pay for all of this stuff. I do.
but not
No,
porn.
I'm not
really.
paying for porn.
Fam,
bro.
if you've been through the whole Pornhub shit and see the little premium star on the right, you've considered maybe taking your debit card out.
Nah, you just gotta go to the other porn site. It's up there for free. Same movie.
In full.
In full.
I have enough viruses. I can trust Pornhub.
Yeah, all right.
Some of these chicks fool you. You paid it $30 now that you just paying for all the shit you saw on the gram already. Bitch, I'm unsubscribing. I am unsubscribing.
Wait, you fell for the OnlyFans shit?
Oh, no. Time out. I'm not going to let you diss them. OnlyFan is great if the girl
It's
is great.
Yeah.
Well, that's with any porn, though. Any porn.
I mean, listen, I don't do any of this stuff because I'm engaged.
You don't watch porn because you're engaged?
I don't do none of that stuff. I'm talking about a past life.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Hear that, Rem? Parks is too. And Rory.
That's the old me.
Know your ledge, bitch.
But speaking of dicks and sex,
Okay. And I'm bad at transitions.
you're bad at transitions because you would have said, "Funny, let me tell you what I heard about dick and sex." Like, and then you would have got into the new topic.
No.
That's what I think. But dick and sex, let's do it. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, welcome to Queens, man.
No. Go somewhere else, man.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Let me hit the round of applause first. Now, to make a long story a little less long, and this will be long, Jeff Bezos claims that the National Enquirer is blackmailing him and using dick pics to do it.
Okay.
Before I continue in this story,
How can somebody blackmail you with dick pics?
You got a little dick.
I'm Jeff Bezos.
That's true.
that is the response to you have a little dick.
That's true.
I'm Jeff Bezos.
Fuck.
I can buy a bigger one if I want.
Yeah, you think I care if my dick is little from Jeff Bezos?
How big would you like my dick to be? Because I can get it.
Yeah.
And I'll have it Amazon to me.
I was about to say, would you like a gift card?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, the little Amazon robot will pull up. That'll be foreplay.
Chicks
I'll be
love that
getting
little
paid.
insult. Your
That'll
dick
be
little.
the drone will drop the shit off.
That's because chicks just aren't creative. They didn't think of the new insults.
Your dick is
All
little. I
they
was
have is you
consistently-
broke and your dick is little.
I was consistently giving you this little dick though. Like,
Why chicks don't never say like shit that are really insult us? Like, yo, you're not as funny as you think.
right?
Now I'm beefing.
No, they give us that.
I never heard that one.
You never got in a fight and your girl said that you're not funny? Or your little jokes?
But you know she's saying that.
Yeah,
for
but
the
she
hit
ain't
you with
saying
the
it.
little
She don't
jokes.
mean it though.
She ain't saying that for me to get in my shit.
Yeah, you
Like,
probably
she's
got
saying
with it 'cause
that.
you funny.
Yeah, like they be thinking that. You know what I got a lot in my life?
Well-
I ain't even gonna tell you about your friend that tries to beat.
You would get that line.
Mom.
Definitely.
All right, Mom. That shit worked once. One time I was like, who is it? Who could it be? Every other time I was like, nah, that's my nigga, bitch. Give a fuck what you talking about.
That's funny as
There's
fuck.
mad toxic masculinity in this podcast.
Yeah, respect the shooter.
This shooter.
It's my man. That's what he do.
That's what
That's why I roll with him.
Something light. You know how we do. Imagine us out. Imagine us
You should
out.
see the two of us together.
He should try. He get bitches. What you mean? That's my nigga.
Oh my God, this podcast will never get the Gimlet deal. Jeff Bezos. Oh man, Jeff Bezos
What type
published.
of world are we living
Jeff-
in where a billionaire just can't send a dick pic?
Oh, that's what I was going. Thank you, Rory. This story provided quite a bit of relief to me because if Jeff Bezos can be blackmailed over his dick,
We're all fucked.
gear up, people. World War IV is coming. So Jeff Bezos published a letter that, and I'm going to read it.
Where do you publish it?
Here's where I have it. Right
okay.
here. And this is on medium.com. Jeff Bezos says, and the headline reads, "No thank you, Mr. Pecker." The person he's talking to, coincidentally, his name Mr. Pecker.
Oh, I thought that was like a punny headline.
Me too. I thought he was funny. It goes on to say, let me read this to you guys.
I might be offended if a girl called my dick a pecker.
It is a little bit slanderous.
I'd be offended.
Or a little pecker.
I'd get mad too.
Little dick wouldn't offend me. Pecker? That's offensive.
Before I go further,
I'm just saying.
Look at what niggas get mad.
nah, you ain't call me no pecker.
A pecker.
Y'all ain't never got mad. Y'all ain't never got mad or had like there was a discussion to be had directly after sex with a chick.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm asking y'all.
Have we ever had
A fight
discussion?
directly? No, not usually. Right after sex, no.
You said, have you ever had a conversation about?
Has there? Tell me about just an awkward time directly following sex with a woman.
Nutting too fast?
I'm usually asleep.
Guilty.
Nah, but if you nut too fast, you can get out of that easy. All you gotta do is tell her she got some good pussy.
Nah, but no, they don't.
They stop
don't
falling
do
for
They
that.
don't do that.
No, you
Stop falling for that.
That
They
pussy
don't.
too good.
First
man.
of all, I was fucking.
Why you
her.
got? Why you in this bed with this good pussy?
Anytime you with a show.
Yo, you gotta start playing with her butt, squeeze her butt. Yo, this pussy dumb good right here. She's sitting there like, nigga, you just came. Like, yo, it's your box. What you mean? Like, nigga.
None of that shit works when you fucking chicks with low self-esteem.
Yeah, you can forget
Yo,
about
your
that.
pussy man, what? She don't believe that. She got fucking 25 years of thinking she ain't shit.
Yo,
Wait. All right.
Fair.
save on.
These niggas said we lost our edge. They said we PC now. Get the fuck out of here, goddammit. I grew up on a sidewalk. Rakim didn't have a home. I grew up on the sidewalk where I learned street talk. And then he taught the whole New York.
That's true.
Know your ledge.
And then he went to Queens. Now, Parks, Jeff Bezos. Oh, let me finish this letter here. This is great. And this is why Jeff Bezos, welcome to Queens. Let me try to read this fast. Something unusual happened to me yesterday. Actually,
Hilarious first sentence.
for me, it wasn't just unusual. It was a first. I was made an offer I couldn't refuse, or at least that's what the National Enquirer, at least that's what the top people at the National Enquirer thought. I'm glad they thought that, because it emboldened them to put it all in writing. Rather than capitulate to extortion and blackmail, I've decided to publish exactly what they sent me. Despite the personal cost and embarrassment, they threaten. Boy, I'm fucking with Jeff so far. Now, I've never read nothing from Jeff, so I didn't know he was this gully. He goes on to say, AMI, the owner of the National Enquirer, led by David Pecker, recently entered into an immunity deal with the Department of Justice related to their role in the so-called catch and kill process on behalf of President Trump and his election campaign. Mr. Pecker and his company have also been investigated for various actions they've taken on behalf of the Saudi government. And sometimes Mr. Pecker mixes it all together. Goes on to say, this is in quotes, after Mr. Trump became president, he rewarded Mr. Pecker's loyalty with a White House dinner to which the media executive brought a guest with important ties to the royals in Saudi Arabia. At the time, Mr. Pecker was pursuing business there while also hunting for financing for acquisitions. Interesting so far, right? Mm-hmm. Federal investigators and legitimate media have, of course, suspected and proved that Mr. Pecker has used the Enquirer and AMI for political reasons, and yet AMI keeps claiming otherwise. Of course, legitimate media have been challenging that assertion for a long time. Got it. He says, I didn't know much about most of that until a few weeks ago when intimate text messages from me were published in the National Enquirer. I engaged investigators to learn how those texts were obtained and to determine the motives for the many unusual actions taken by the Enquirer. As it turns out, there are now several independent investigations looking into this matter. To lead my investigation, I retained Gavin DeBecker. I've known Mr. DeBecker for 20 years. His expertise in this arena is excellent. He's one of the smartest and most capable leaders I know. I asked him to prioritize protecting my I asked him to prioritize protecting my time since I have other things I prefer to work on and to proceed with whatever budget he needed to pursue the facts in this matter.
That's a bar.
I'm Jeff Bezos, bitch.
That's all that means.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of context. He says, my ownership of the Washington Post is a complexifier for me. It's unavoidable that certain powerful people who experience Washington Post news coverage will wrongly conclude that I am their enemy. President Trump is one of those people. Great, because up until that point, I was wondering what the fuck was the point of bringing up President Trump when I first read this. President Trump is one of those people. Obvious by his many tweets. Also, the Post's essential and unrelenting coverage of the murder of its columnist of Jamal Khashoggi is undoubtedly popular among certain circles. Right? Back to the story, he says. Several days ago, an AMI leader advised us that Mr. Pecker is apoplectic about our investigation. For reasons still to be understood, the Saudi angle seems to hit a particularly sensitive nerve. A few days later, after hearing about Mr. Pecker's apoplexy, we were approached, verbally at first, with an offer. They said they had more of my text messages and photos that they would publish if we did not stop our investigation. My lawyers argued that AMI has no right to publish these photos. Any person about it. Let me fast forward down here.
There's a lot of big words.
Yeah. Let me fast forward. Oh. Well, he published the note. He published the note that they sent threatening him and attempting to blackmail him. He says, well, that got my attention, but not in the way they likely hoped. Any personal embarrassment AMI could cause me takes a backseat because there's a much more important matter involved here. If in my position I can't stand up to this kind of extortion, then how many people can? On that point, numerous people have contacted our investigation team about their similar experiences with AMI and how they needed to capitulate because, for example, their livelihoods were at stake. In the AMI letters I'm making public, you will see the precise details of their extortion proposal. They will publish the personal photos unless Gavin DeBecker and I make the specific false public statement to the press that we have no knowledge or basis for suggesting that AMI's coverage was politically motivated or influenced by whatever. He goes on to say, fuck you niggas, suck my dick. I'm not sending y'all shit. I'm not giving y'all no money. And that's what it is.
That's what I got.
But
He just put a lot of big words behind. I don't give a fuck.
It's
he did the professional version. It was taking a long time.
It's a dick picture. Like, come on, fam. Like, y'all not getting like a dick pic.
You think Amazon's going down by a dick pic?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Come on,
Nah,
son.
Prime is Prime.
Fuck out of here. You get groceries delivered right to your door.
Yeah.
Think I care about a dick pic?
And Prime is now Amazon Prime during the Super Bowl that I didn't watch. I saw a commercial for some Amazon Prime content that was only available for 24 hours. Like, there's some shit going on. That's back to our earlier conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos should be in Queens, is what I'm saying. Before, I was apprehensive about it. I didn't know.
Hey, just don't raise the prices, my G. You good over here?
Are you going to move?
No. Not anytime soon.
Out of Queens? No?
Nah. Probably not anytime soon.
White people don't give a fuck about gentrification.
They're doing the gentrifying.
I was about to say that.
Parks is with us. He's not gentrifying.
Parks is with us until the gentrification happens. Then he blend right in.
We still going to be at his crib.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if shit gets outrageous over here, then I'm out.
And
Oh, yeah, as far as prices.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, Parks' girl ain't white.
That's true.
Yeah. She going to come complain to him?
All these white people.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
You can't complain to your white boyfriend about the white people, can
Yeah,
you?
you can.
Oh, no, it
absolutely.
happens. It happens.
White people complain about white people.
Word. I hate
Tell
the
me about
whites.
that. I never thought about that. Really?
Of course, yeah.
How do you handle
It's
that?
not directed at
y'all, of
me
course.
specifically.
I know, but
I agree with her.
I was going to say a lot of what 99.9999. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the whites.
We all complain about each other. I complain about black people. I don't want to see a bunch of
there you
niggas sitting on a stoop when I leave the building.
Yo, you mad
Fuck.
racist.
I'm just saying, I don't.
I don't know why you were looking at me for like confirmation, but
I don't.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't want to see a whole bunch of dudes that I know. Yo, what y'all doing? You know, holding it down. I don't want to see that.
That's Maul's ledge.
Yeah.
All of those are Maul's friends. All the guys that say I'm holding it down.
What if they holding it down though? They not.
They
lying.
are holding it down.
Yeah.
Wasn't I trying to tell my ASAP Rocky story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were.
It don't matter.
No, let's hear it.
Tell it now. Someone was slipping on some semen, and then we got into a really weird
ASAP
conversation.
Rocky's story about niggas fighting in jail and some semen being involved that all of us judged him for. I've recently learned.
Do you believe that though? Honestly, you believe that story?
I never paid it any mind until.
Fam, niggas ain't just jacking off and busting on the floor, man. Like, come on, man.
No, he didn't say that.
I said it was semen all on the floor.
On the floor, yes.
Who's jacking off and just coming on the floor?
He's in jail.
In jail?
I was gonna
Come on,
say, yeah.
fam. Niggas
I haven't
ain't
been
else you
there.
gonna put
I haven't
it?
been there, but I would
Listen,
assume that might happen.
Listen, if I walk on the elevator and some pissing there and I gotta pee, guess what?
Fuck it, somebody already.
It already smells like
Somebody
this.
got to die. If I go, you got to go.
That's a fact.
Let the gunshots blow. So Casanova posted that story recently, and I guess it was him
Wait, which?
Oh, okay.
that was turning it up in there.
Wait, no, that story's mad old.
Let's clarify.
Because Casanova was the guy in the jail that ASAP Rocky was referring to
No.
that was turning up in there, beating niggas up and slipping.
Okay,
down.
okay, I just wanna make sure that-
But Cass said when his first record came out, he went on Hot 97, and I think this was before Rocky even told that story and was like, "Yeah, I was locked up with ASAP Rocky," and they connected and was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that was you. I didn't know that was you." When they was like in a studio. This was years ago.
Well, Casanova and Rocky weren't in a two-man jail, so I don't know how they could
No, in the
that.
studio, like afterwards in the studio.
I wanna
Rocky
call-
was like,
I wanna
"Oh
call
shit, wasn't that you that held me down
Remember
in
that
jail?"
time
one
I was all the nut on the
I'm
floor?
not, I'm not going to call him. I don't want to call him and talk about nut. But
About nut? I really thought that's what you just said. I'm not even
Well, that
trying
is
to
what I
play.
said.
Okay.
I'm not talking about that shit with him.
No.
My point is,
Agreed.
Casanova, I don't give a fuck. That story's still nasty, nigga. Like, it don't matter that you was winning, give it to tossing niggas around there. That's nasty. I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, we out, man. y'all ain't
That's your ledge. By yourself.
Joe's address is the fucking ledge. He said it in a lyric once.
It was mad. Come on the sidewalk. Sidewalk.
That's what you gonna do to Rakim?
Nah, my bad, bro.
I
God
wanna
bless
say
you.
that.
Nah,
Don't
salute
no,
Rakim.
don't give me a salute and
God
a God
Allah.
bless.
The God Allah.
God bless.
God Allah himself.
The God Allah. Shout out to Rakim, man.
He just had a birthday. Was last week, right?
I don't know Rakim's birthday.
Yeah, I think he just had one last
Just
week.
recently.
Yo,
This nigga think I run around. knowing
Happy
niggas'
birthday
birthdays.
to
did I ever tell you guys the story
Oh,
about
Dylan,
Rakim's
yes.
son at Duce Palooza?
Rory, I don't think it's right that you're talking over Park saying happy birthday to Dilla.
Word. And rest in
Especially
peace,
when-
Big Pun.
And you know how you feel about
Didn't
Dilla.
hear that. I just was going.
Rest
know
in
you
peace,
love
Big
J.
Pun.
Dilla.
Of course, I
Come on.
love J. Dilla.
Come on, Rory. Then let Parks do it. Like, don't do that.
I didn't hear that part. I heard the Rakim part, and
But
I'm
now
adding
I-
into the
but
story.
now I'm telling
Yo,
you,
we just
you're
go
still
outside.
talking.
We just
Yeah,
go.
now
We
we're
just go to the
getting that
sidewalk. Let's just go to the sidewalk.
Nah, it's mad. Come out there.
Sidewalk. The bottles.
Just go to the sidewalk.
Guys, just let Parks do what he's doing.
Nah, we're done. I got it off. Rest in peace, Dilla, and rest in peace, Big Pun.
Agreed.
And happy birthday, Dilla, because he died like 2 days after his birthday.
King of the flock.
I was gonna say today would be his birthday, and then the 9th.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace.
I second that emotion.
Word.
I second Parks' emotion.
Yeah.
What was your emotion?
I'm
To
emotional
rest in
right
peace, Dilla and
now. And Pun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pun. Let's see. More. You got any more questions from your little list that you want to ask us?
King of the flock talk. nigga.
More. We got it. We understand where you're taking us.
Oh, if she has condoms in her nightstand, is that a turnoff?
You've asked us that before, buddy. We're
I?
not going down that road. Yes.
I don't think y'all answered. I think y'all danced.
I don't.
no,
I don't remember that.
I think we had people mad at us.
For that?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe you said purse before.
No, he said nice there.
You
That's
did?
sick.
Oh, okay.
It was nice there.
Why? She's just practicing
All right,
safe sex.
did they look like fresh condoms? Like she just copped them?
I think that's where we got into that whole Dorks conversation. Whatever. Mom, you good, my G?
That was funny. That's a classic moment.
Okay, just read your list.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and read your little list.
Got my dick little.
Just said read the list. I'm not Jeff Bezos.
Listen, man.
I'm Joe
who
Budden.
gives
Bitch
a
don't care.
fuck? Yo, how do y'all know when a female's flirting with y'all?
Oh, I don't.
I never do.
I have never known
I
that
never do. To this day.
in my whole life.
You didn't know when the chick was flirting?
In my entire life.
I don't
Really?
believe that.
That's what gets me in trouble in relationships. Because the chick be trying to tell me that chicks is flirting with me, and I'm like, I don't see it.
I can see. Okay.
I don't.
I understand.
I don't
That's
see
what
it.
gets me in trouble in my relationship. My girl's like, oh, I was flirting with you. Like,
Your girl gets mad when she's flirting with
I
you
didn't
and
know
you didn't
this.
know?
I didn't know. No, the game was on or something. We were watching a movie. Sometimes you don't pick up on it.
I never pick up on it.
I'm terrible.
Wait, can your girl flirt with you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they should.
They only flirt when they get drunk.
Ours don't, but yeah.
I didn't know that was like a thing.
Or
That's
sin,
the thing.
sin
I
with
thought that
some-
was just like being in a relationship.
sin with some seafood. Oh, I'm getting clams tonight.
No, because there's no.
That's the
Yo,
flirt?
Joe is an idiot. No, seriously. Y'all don't understand how there's really something wrong with this dude. Man.
Well, because there's some lying that's
getting
involved with
clams.
flirting.
What the Joe is what's wrong with you, man? Joe is he's really stupid, man. You are stupid.
But that is the flirt.
That's not the flirt.
I
man.
swear to God.
That's
if I
sin
call,
flirt?
If I call Sin right now, she is going to say yes, that's the flirt.
No way. I'm not
Because
That's a good. At least you know.
No. Let me add some logic to this, because she's not the first person I heard say that. There's something in clams
It's an
or
aphrodisiac
oysters
or something,
Yes, that do it for some people. I don't eat though. That's the only seafood I don't eat.
Y'all believe that?
Oysters and clams.
I
don't know. I don't eat oysters and clams.
I eat both of them, but I've never really been like real horny after I ate them. Personally,
Okay.
I gotta find out.
I can only speak for myself.
I gotta
to
find
know.
out what's my aphrodisiac. 'Cause I get horny. Chicks just have some boy shorts on. I'm about to hit.
More.
Can that be like an aphrodisiac? The boy shorts?
Are you eating
What,
them?
white toenails?
More doesn't have aphrodisiac.
I think it's boy shorts.
Or a fetish. You don't have any of those things.
No, I think my aphrodisiac is boy shorts.
Or a porn collection?
Nobody has a porn collection. It's 2019.
Oh, can
I have, I have a laptop right here.
Wait, I want to ask.
You be saying,
I have a laptop. It's right here.
I'll go my cookies right now.
nah, we good.
Show you
We don't
some-
want to see what's in the
show you
cookie
some
jar.
of the old shit.
Nah, we cool.
Everyone want to know about your cookies, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yo, I have a question that I'm dying to ask Maul, but I can't make sense of asking Maul this. But,
Why?
Because I shouldn't ask you this.
Oh, should be a girl?
1,000%. But every girl I bring here be fucking the podcast up. So,
I'll pretend that you're a girl.
all right.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Just do it in a high voice.
No, it's a real simple question. It's just a question
do it
that
like in that
guys
voice.
Parks.
I'm just saying.
I can jump and punch you. Why tall niggas think they can't get hit? Maul, all
kick
right.
you before you-
Here we. Parks is so logical. I will kick you. Yo, niggas that use Ken and Ryu swore they was doing it with the hurricane kick. All right, anyway, Maul,
Yeah.
what's your spot?
My spot.
Pause. I only ask this because I've tried to make Maul I've tried to find the uncool area of his life for 3 years on this podcast. At least two
So
and a
his
half.
spot might be the one.
A nigga ain't. Who has a cool spot? Name me one person that has a cool spot. And don't give me, my earlobe. Hey, the earlobe was the 90s, bitch. Nah, it ain't the earlobe no more. Bitch, just ignore your ear.
What's my
You just gotta clean your ears more.
Yo, yeah, what happened to that?
The back of my neck when you get it there. No. Get real. Tell me the real spot. Don't say my head, the tip of my dick.
That might be it though.
Holy shit.
Honestly, I like when a woman. I like when she's aggressive. Like when she's like grabbing on me. I like that.
No, he's asking where.
My dick. What you mean where?
What's the next topic?
What you want, my ass? What the fuck you mean? Yeah, nigga. I just like that. Like I like when women are aggressive. I like aggressive. I like that. Like start pulling on me. Like start pulling my shit. I like that.
Yo, girls are gonna start beating you up after you hear this podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be a funny tour.
Nah, I just like that.
Funny
Your
podcast
mall
tour.
get beat up in the room next door.
Yeah, I'd love
I'm
to
not
room
getting
next
beat
to
up,
Maul.
Parks. I'm not getting beat up. Roughneck. That was that shit right there.
There's something wrong with you.
Wait. What is light? Light is crazy.
I love light, so I'm gonna just.
Wait, listen to Light. Look what you need. It's you.
It's not me, Joe.
She's describing you.
No, she's not.
Just listen.
She still look good too.
Just listen.
She does.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Rory.
Yeah. No, she does. Why Light still look good at 17?
She look great.
Her, Latifah, Moni in the middle.
Moni in the middle.
Moni Love looks great.
Yeah.
They all look great still.
No stress.
Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage, Gangsta Boo. All the old rappers
haven't
look
seen
great.
Gangsta Boo.
Hey,
Yeah.
and while we on female rappers, let me cop some please. Purple please. Last podcast, Rory said, yo, did you guys hear the Nicki Minaj freestyles? And I blatantly said,
That was crazy.
no.
Sorry, I had to interrupt you. That was
That's
Oh,
fitting.
now LeBron want to hug his teammates.
That's fitting that he would hit that shot.
Who hit it?
Rondo.
Rondo.
But did you see the bullshit before? Braun gonna curse old boy out in the locker
Oh,
room
these
after
niggas
that.
is chest bumping. How come we can't chest bump as guys if we not in sports?
Fair. I don't want to be out the spot in chest bump.
Nah, but
When would
some-
you like to chest bump?
You know,
When you say a good joke.
Sometimes Rory sneaking his little joke.
Well, a dap is fine.
Do it.
No.
No.
Hey, chest bumping a nigga on a good joke.
You wouldn't
Chest bump me, my nigga.
Joe want to be in a white frat so badly.
There's no way I can chest bump y'all.
No, nigga, not unless we
Just
play
give me
ball.
one instance where it would make sense. Like Parks tell a good joke sometimes too, but he tall.
But you don't want.
You gotta jump real high.
You can't chest bump on a joke though, Joe.
I can chest bump Rory arm.
And a nigga gotta
I
be
can
ready
follow
for
up
the
with-
chest bump because it's awkward if I'm not ready for the chest bump.
Yeah,
If there's too much energy,
he just
yeah.
backed his shoulder up, which made me have to go in more.
Yeah,
I'm not chest bumping y'all. All right,
We're fine. It's
all right,
okay.
Maul wants a roughneck. All right, we all from Maul.
don't want a roughneck.
Yes, you do. You in the Bronx.
We kind of skipped
let's-
through that flirting question. That was a good question.
What flirting question? Oh no, that was my real answer.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
You guys don't
oblivious.
think
I'm
there's
so
like
serious.
well, there's some lying to flirting.
Well, in
You guys
2019,
not
we
think
better
that?
be sure when they flirt.
Lying?
There's a bit of lying in flirting.
Like what?
I can tell when a
woman
chick
What are
is
the
flirting.
lies that girls tell you?
No. I don't mean like a specific lie. I'm talking about
I
like
only drink Douce.
they'll laugh at things when I. Oh, talk
Chicks
that talk.
That's the one that gets Rory and Cam going.
Yeah, they're like, word.
You guys were talking about a spot.
Do say it's his spot.
That's your G spot.
Do say Palooza. God damn it, man.
No, not like flat out lies, but like chicks think you too funny. Like you didn't really say a joke and you giggling too much. That's flirting to me. That's been a sign for me. I'm like, all right, I didn't really tell a joke, and she laughing. She's probably with it.
I'll reverse it, Maul. Not only do I not know when somebody's flirting with me, I don't know how to flirt with somebody.
Okay.
Like, how do you flirt as a guy? All of you. Well, y'all can't. Never mind. We really need another single. Savon.
No,
I think me is just a lot of eye
We
contact.
flirted before.
I think that's me. It's just like a lot of. It's like
stare?
You got
almost.
You got an ice grill around there.
Almost. It's no man. I'm not ice grilling it.
Get it
It's
ready.
almost. It's almost.
Who the fuck is he from? It's fucking weirdo.
Nah, like you got
an ice griller?
Nah,
Yeah.
Mo, I'm rolling with you.
Let her know a little bit. Like, yo, listen. Like,
Y'all
you know,
make that
like
little
if you
eye
staying at a
contact.
girl you think is pretty or she looks good, you're attracted to.
You give her a different
Y'all
type
catch
of
eye
eyes?
contact.
Yeah.
Like she'll break eye contact, but like I don't stop looking. I want when she look back again. I want to let her know like I'm still looking at you.
Yeah. You know what it is.
But then what?
From there,
Because wait, time out before you answer that. Because that's my problem.
If she smiles, it's game time.
Wait, let me talk. That's my problem in the flirt game. Because that's how girls flirt, by staring at you. So then I lock eyes to acknowledge the flirt, and then you don't come talk to me. So that I have to come talk to you because you locked eyes. But what if I was the person doing the eye locking?
Or what if there was someone standing right behind you?
Gotta feel the vibes.
Parks is pretty logical, man.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's why you
like,
gotta look behind you. I look behind me like, me?
I was gonna say no. Then you joking. Now she laughing.
Who you want?
Well, women do the hitting thing. That's a big part of women's flirt game.
I point to me from above, like
from above.
yeah, like my arm, me.
You make it weird. Got to make it weird.
Parks, how you be flirting before you met your girl and fell in love?
no, how do I flirt with her and fall in love?
He just turned the he just
Yeah, my nigga Parks is
he
good,
just
man.
turned the vocals up, the mains. He made the mains.
the bigs?
Yeah, he made the mains and put the mains in the big. That's all he did.
Compression.
Yeah.
Yo, that engineer flirt is nasty because
Yeah.
you know they set the sicko vibe in the studio.
You know-
Two candles lit.
You know, Parks
That's
definitely
gross.
told his girl, "No, you have a great voice. Just come out, just record some. Let's lay
No,
something."
I've never been that. You're not
Yes,
gonna put
you
that
did.
out. No,
Yes,
I
you
never
did.
Come
did.
lay something.
Never
Your girl
did.
has vocals in there.
Well, she did put vocals on something before.
See, I knew it.
But that was way.
I knew it.
That's the age-old engineering game. Rappers do the same. Rappers do the same thing.
Rappers
though.
do that shit. I
So
do
do
not do that.
engineers.
I don't personally. I hated that. I hate that move.
Engineers is creepy. You know there's no
Engineers is definitely
Every-
not you, Parks, but engineers are creepy.
You never seen a studio without a dimmer.
No,
You, gotta
You can't get in the
dimmer.
vibes and different
and they
colors.
always say
and shit.
I don't know if there
certain
should be
artists like it, like the lights low.
I don't know if there should be lights period without dimmers. I don't even know why they make switches.
Oh, my house was built in
I think
1700.
weed heads in college and engineers are the only people allowed to have lava lamps or that circling colored
get a
disco
lava
ball.
lamp. I need a lava lamp.
That's the only place it's socially acceptable
That's
to
what's
have.
fucking missing
Rory,
from
and
this
that's
place.
why you should have been old in '96.
I'm saying
All
right
of
now.
us had lava lamps.
No, I'm saying right
and
now.
all the girls you wanted to fuck had a lava lamp in '96.
I'm aware of that. I'm saying in 2019.
Now what's
That's
that?
the only place you could get off a lava lamp.
But what's the store that got all the stuff? Spencer's.
Spencer's
What's the-
Gifts.
Does Spencer still
But what's
exist?
that-
We used to rob
what-
the shit out of Spencer's.
What's that other store that be selling?
I can't be the only one.
Rinkety
Of course.
electronics,
Radio
but
Shack.
the new shit. No. Yes, radio.
They was-
yes, Radio Shack. Like something appliances with the electric chair that reclines and all this stuff. Where you where you
Brookstone.
by-
Brookstone.
Yes.
They have lava lamps at Brookstone?
Probably.
Brookstone.
I'm getting a fucking lava lamp.
You should.
Yeah, this needs.
You should
we
have a lava
need,
lamp.
Yeah, we need a couple.
I mean, it would work with the plants you haven't watered in 15 years.
Nah, it's, man, it's
No,
hot
that's
in here,
that's
man.
swag though for the plants.
to die.
It's dying
swag
swag.
to die. Them plants dead as a
They'll be
motherfucker.
back. They'll be back.
Sorry, bro. They'll be back.
They'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that plant right
Yeah,
there.
it's dying.
Oh, no,
I
he's
never looked at
finished.
these plants. That got to go, part.
They have no. They'll be back.
He trying. Oh, he the guy. Wait,
It might be some life left in that
He the
one.
guy talking about it's winter.
No, it is. It's hot in here.
When the sun comes
It'd be
back.
hot in here.
Are you going to respond?
They're- they're
This
like-
isn't Call of
They're
Duty
like 7
plants.
years old. They be coming back.
Did you just say the plants are gonna respond, Rory?
Yes.
Yeah, Rory's such a white boy. They're gonna respond. Don't worry about it.
You're not talking to them enough.
In the sunlight, they'll respond.
No, I meant respond. Like, is that the word in video games when you die and you come back?
I don't play video games. I don't know.
Respawn?
Respawn.
I don't know. I don't play video games.
Clearly.
Played a video game.
Shout out to the gamer community.
2K.
They be
Oh,
asking.
100%.
Yes.
Shout out
My
to
bad,
us.
guys.
Shout out to the hackers. And shout out to, you know what, the college kids and some high school kids hit me and said, yo, I'll be listening as I walk to school and y'all never shout us out. And you're right, because I don't be giving a fuck about y'all. But that's true. Like, niggas that be walking home from school. That's important, man. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. This is probably great walk home from school music.
I think so. Yeah. Maul.
Yes.
Holy shit. That Aminu, that looked like Kawhi Leonard looking crazy, but all right. Maul, you want to give us the NBA trade deadline has passed?
Yes.
You are our NBA insider.
I'm sick of.
And you also look like Jerry West, not the logo, the rapper. so it makes sense. How are you feeling? Give it to us. Laker fan, LeBron, player tampering, AD, they want to trade the whole team. The Hornets just drove the price up like Jay-Z did on the Pump It Up remix.
I'm not happy. As a Laker fan, it's like last week this time I was very excited. Anthony Davis talk, and we got Reggie Bullock out of it. All of this.
You ready to get rid of LeBron?
And not saying Reggie
Bullock's all right.
Yeah, no, that's
not bad.
Cool dude. But it's like you can't go from Anthony Davis hype to all we got was Reggie
Wasn't
Bullock.
Reggie Bullock on the Knicks at one point?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it though.
Got it. The Knicks had a bunch of niggas that look like Reggie Bullock.
Yeah. The Knicks made some great moves though. But Milwaukee, Philly, Milwaukee and Philly might have had the best moves. They're definitely going after the finals. Boston's in trouble. Boston is in trouble. Philly and Milwaukee. They had the best trade deadline moves. Lakers didn't do shit.
I wanted to stay there. I wanted to get some of that Laker frustration from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something unpopular. I know people. I don't think Braun is a good fit, man. I'm gonna be honest.
You've been saying that since before LeBron got to LA.
Because I know it's a lot of business.
I never understood it.
No, because it's a lot. Y'all think about LeBron. LeBron is a player anybody would want. He's one of the greatest players ever. Of
course.
But I knew it was a lot of business.
Better than Larry Bird.
Oh, absolutely. I think it was a lot of business though. Like LeBron is here for business purposes, and I think that's starting to affect the team chemistry. Like he doesn't even sit next to the team no more on the bench.
Would you?
As LeBron, you have to. What do you mean? Like you're supposed to be that guy to bring the team together.
Yeah.
That's what a great player does. You bring everybody together.
I'll be honest, Maul. I like LeBron's level of petty as well, and let me explain. LeBron is really, really petty, but he's the face of the league, and he's fucking the richest guy in the world, and he runs a sports agency, so it's hard to spot the petty. But
no, you can see it though. That's the problem. You can see it now. Now it's visible. Like when you sit all the way on the end of the bench and it's like 5 empty seats in between you and the next player. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, but him missing games due to load management was just odd.
Yeah, because it's
why
bullshit.
would you ever say load management? I've never heard that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say it because it would offend my teammates. It sounds like, yo, I'm tired. I'm carrying a bunch of bum ass niggas, so I need to sit out.
And that's the problem that I have because it's a lot of young players on that
shit in
team.
Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a lot of young players on that team, and it's like LeBron always wants everything to be catered to him.
You don't think it should be?
No. And not that it shouldn't be, but it's like everything is not always going to be catered. Sometimes you got to figure shit out. Sometimes you just got to figure shit. Work with the pieces you got.
But wouldn't this be part of him figuring out? I think everybody respects his basketball mind.
Absolutely.
So you don't think him and Pelinka and?
But I think his business mind is getting in the way of basketball. I think that's the problem. His business mind is getting in the way of his basketball mind right now.
You don't think maybe the Lakers just aren't really ready, so he's going to chill, and maybe next year when they get some more big names there, he'll turn up?
Yeah, but you're not always going to have big names. And sometimes no names turn into big names.
Yeah, I agree.
And when you're as great as LeBron...
I'm 35 if I'm LeBron.
But you knew that before you got here.
But I didn't come here to play ball.
That's my problem.
That's what I was going to
came
say.
here because I'm building my content.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem.
shop?
That's the problem I had when we got him because I knew what it was. It's business. And I'm not mad at Braun. He's doing great things off the court. But I'm a Lakers fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
I like the petty. I like the load management petty. I like the I'm sitting 6 seats away from my teammates petty.
Nah.
I like him on the All-Star game picking up all of the free agents. I like him picking up Kyrie. I like him trading Westbrook for Ben Simmons and making Westbrook play with Joel Embiid, who he hates. Like I like
Well, Ben Simmons is his client.
Yeah.
His client.
Yeah, clutch nigga.
It is.
That's definitely his client.
It is. 1,000%. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
a lot of
don't do that. Rich Paul's client.
Okay. It's my guys. Shouts to Rich Paul.
And shout out to LeBron. I love these niggas, man.
I love LeBron too. I just think that as a Laker fan, I'm just frustrated because it's getting personal now. You know what I mean? Businesses.
If AD, I hate the Knicks, man. I swear I hate the Knicks.
Why?
I
think y'all made some great moves, honestly.
What moves outside of Porzingis trade?
No, but I think that move is going to swing y'all through the summer. Like,
So how come when I came in here and said I love the move, you saying like you said I was bugging a little bit, or
No, did I?
I thought you was judging me for loving it so much.
No.
Oh, I love the move.
Yeah, no, I do too. 2 max players now. You can get 2 max players and a top 5 pick.
You know your team is real bad when you scared that they might try to do something to better the team. Like I keep hearing that AD's name is in the Knicks thinking because AD originally said the Knicks was one of the teams that he would extend with until Porzingis said, "I'm not re-sign. Wouldn't sign a long-term deal in New Orleans." So that killed that.
So
I really hope the Knicks don't get AD. I hope that they don't try to trade
I don't
the
even
draft
think
pick.
they're really in the running.
They are. I'm telling you.
Everybody would play in New York.
Because AD has given a small list of teams that he would re-sign with to New Orleans. The Knicks were on there.
So why would you not want him in New York?
He doesn't want to give up
To make
too
the
much
team better
to
this
get-
year and take out.
Oh, you're saying right now.
a great rookie who, let's say potentially Zion, RJ Barrett, let's just say a great rookie on a rookie contract versus AD at $250 million.
No, okay, I get you.
And then if AD comes at $250 million, he is one of your max slots.
Yeah.
I will say this,
Which takes out the
that-
Kyrie,
that
KD
I
situation.
feel like you and a lot of Knicks fans and Giants fans, for what it's worth, like
New York
AD is a
fans.
proven talent.
It's not true.
He's more valuable than Zion.
It's not true.
How is he not?
Anthony Davis is not a proven talent, not winner.
Yes, proven talent. All right, so you're right. Yes,
I'm about to say, what if he's not a proven talent?
He is a proven talent. He's not a proven winner.
So you have more faith in Zion being good than AD?
That's not what I just said. I said I'll take Zion on a rookie deal versus AD at $250 million.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
Because you would have to look at it. You would have to look. It's the same reason that all the NFL teams want a quarterback on the rookie scale, so they can send the money elsewhere. I don't want to pay. I don't want to be this morbid of a franchise, and I don't want to be this more. I don't. Rory should have produced. I don't.
That was a mistake. My
I don't
apologies.
want to be this morbid of a franchise and have to pay AD that type of money, and then I can only bring in one more nigga. Name any nigga, and them two don't get it done to me. Now, Kyrie, two niggas and one of the top rookies, that gets it done. You can't get AD without giving that up. So you're giving that up and paying him the max to come to New York and play with who? Damian Dotson? Nah, I'm cool. Give me Kyrie, KD, Zion, DeAndre Jordan, and nigga, put anybody at the four.
Nigga.
I don't give a fuck who's at the four.
Me, nigga.
I don't care who's at the four. Alonzo Trier, Dennis Smith Jr. Now we're talking. I don't want AD and one other person and all these people. No, I don't. And I really hope the Knicks don't do it.
And Kyrie?
No, not if I don't have my draft pick.
Okay.
I can't give that type of money up when I could get a 20-year-old for a hamburger.
That may be a wash, though.
I mean, that's the gamble you take.
That's the gamble.
Yeah, that
I don't really believe in tanking and all that shit because you don't know what you're going to get as opposed to building on the talent that you already have.
If the pick is not a number 1 or number 2 pick, then I might trade it. But I'm going to wait to find out. I'm going to wait. I'm not doing it before the deadline. I'm not giving you my pick and I don't know what it is.
Okay.
If it's 3, 4, 5, maybe I'll entertain that. 1 or 2? No. I'm not doing that. What else? That's my sports take. I never do sports here, but that's fine. What else is going on in the universe? Something important. Endgame. Avengers Endgame. That trailer came out. Meant to talk about it last week.
I didn't see that shit.
The trailer, no.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Who?
Avengers. Endgame.
Oh, the trailer came out. See, it was during the Super Bowl, right? I wasn't really focused on the TV.
You ain't seen it since, though? But you are going to watch the movie.
Oh, I know that for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm a Marvel guy.
It's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
That's going to be nuts. Yeah, it is.
Your man's back, Thanos.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's going to kill him in the
Ant-Man's
ear.
going to save the world.
Ant-Man is going to time travel.
Okay.
Makes sense. I can see it.
And all the people that are dead are just going to remain dead, right? There's no superhero.
You know what they're going to do, right?
No,
They're going to
they
go back
gonna
to
go
the
back in
last one
time.
and they're going to show us like Ant-Man flying somewhere. We didn't see it like in the last movie.
He took a right.
Yeah. That's what they're going to do. I know how they're going to tie that in.
If Ant-Man beat Thanos, man, I'm going to have a whole new respect for ants.
Paul Rudd.
The whole new for ants, period.
Do you kill ants?
We all do. We walk.
No, we all. No, we don't all.
If they're in the house.
Y'all kill bugs in the house?
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Wow.
You let nature be.
No, I grab a paper towel and I pick up nature and put it with nature.
You're not picking up a bee with a paper towel, bro.
A bee is not in my house.
Bees don't be in your house?
No.
Yeah.
So what kind of bugs are you talking about?
I've definitely been to your house and seen bees.
You have not seen a bee in my house.
I think bees have been in everybody's house at some point.
We got sleepers.
A bee?
It's fun. We don't need to talk about bees. Bees in the house. Bees in the
Pick up
trap.
a bee with a paper
bees
towel if you
everywhere.
want, nigga.
Oh, wait. That's what I was saying because I got in trouble last week. Rory came on here last week and said, yo, Nicki Minaj put out a new freestyle. I jumped in immediately and said, yo, I didn't hear it, so I can't judge it. And then Rory said, that shit is trash and ain't getting no traction. And then all week, the Barbs hit me and said, enough of Joe Budden. How the fuck does he know what didn't get traction?
No,
I didn't even
say
hear it.
I said it was good. It just didn't get any traction.
But they thought I said that.
Okay, but I never said it was bad.
I'm here to cop, please. I didn't say it.
Well, I will say this Barbiana shit, I'm going on record saying this one is bad.
I didn't hear that
I
one
think
either.
the other two was cool. They just didn't get traction. That was my point. This one is bad.
I didn't hear it.
And I'd like to hear. Well, I don't want to hear from a Barb's perspective because they're not biased. But
I didn't hear.
I'd like someone to explain to me why this would be a good one.
Because
they can't be objective.
Tatiana is a.
Has anyone else here heard it?
No.
You heard it more?
The freestyle?
Yeah.
Didn't we just play it?
No, whatever she just
There's a new
dropped.
one. The
There's a new one.
Blueface shit.
Oh, no.
Barbiana.
I'm going to be honest. I don't click on shit like that. Okay. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. When I see shit like that, I'm just
I
like...
saw someone, it might have been called, post like the words.
Post the words.
So you.
No, he just posted the words. And then I clicked on it to see what was going on, but I haven't heard the song yet. But reading it, it reads a little, hey, yo.
I said, yo.
I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana.
You got the flow already.
And I've never heard the song. I don't know how fast it is or anything.
No, just how you said the
and
last
I'm
word.
still winning, Pakiana.
You got it, bro.
He did win.
He won.
Percocets, Papiana. Killing everybody. Beat. Thank you. Next, Ariana. I see what you did there.
Oh, cause
Sparks.
it took me a minute.
Come
man.
on,
It
keep
took me
up.
some-
Sorry, Paul, as long as you hear that.
Yo, you know what?
I'm here.
It's okay.
That's why she has to tweet her lyrics because sometimes they go over our heads.
Yeah.
You gonna have to give me Tapiana.
I like that.
You like a roughneck?
I like Tapiana.
That's an aggressive line.
I like
The line
Tapiana.
was aggressive. You're gonna have to give me.
Yeah,
you
give
know?
me some Tapiana. I'm rolling. I'm on board so far.
No, we know.
Okay.
Hey.
Give me some Tapiana. I like.
Hey.
Why he keep? I just don't want you
Here
to
we
touch
go.
me.
Hey.
Stop touching me.
Hey. Why you don't dance ever?
Don't touch me. Though.
dance.
Oh, nigga, get off.
Oh God.
You don't like Tapiana? I think every guy likes Tapiana. That's just me though. Good.
You gonna have to give me Tapiana if you trying to get some sloppyana.
All right, Joe. I see where this is going. I know it's there. I know it's really there.
This is
I
from
know.
Genius.
I know.
I've never heard the song.
Okay, all right.
Rory, is this how the song goes?
Yes, and you're saying it the same way she says it.
I call my ops.
Well, hold on. I want to see if you guys can guess what she
I
calls
want to know
her
the
ops.
punch. Yeah.
The Parks is on the edge of his seat.
I'm here.
What do you guys
what's
think she
next?
calls her ops?
I call my ops. Apiana.
Oh my god, man! No.
I ain't see that coming.
I can't let y'all do that. We gotta stop.
Listen, lyricist of the year.
I can't let y'all do that.
But I see y'all. Listen, y'all
just
not
want-
understanding.
I just want someone to
ops is
explain
the
to me.
enemy.
Right.
So she's doing the whole. She did on. She's flipping honor. So
Right.
she
Wait.
added
I
the.
don't know, Joe.
Oh, see, I didn't even.
She added
Oh.
the honor to ops. And
Oh,
now
because
it's-
that's this. Aniana's the scheme.
Yeah, she's still talking about.
I didn't even catch the scheme.
She's still
Okay.
talking about her enemy.
I didn't catch the scheme.
Y'all was slow, man. Then shut down Issei. Lariana.
Oh my god.
I don't want you on my page. Blockiana.
Nah, that's not there.
I'm reading it.
That's not there.
Look, this line.
Well, I listened to the song.
Blockiana.
I'm not fucking.
I listened to the song.
Wait, there's more.
Moriana.
Flow tailor made. Like Tiana. And Tiana's not tailor made.
Which her last name is Taylor.
But she's not tailor made.
She's Taylor. I get it though. That's actually one of the better ones so far.
Wait a minute. They're copying my style.
Capiana. Capiana.
Capiana.
I'm telling y'all, I'm putting the record out this summer.
More. Roger that.
Raji?
Over Capiana.
She flipped it.
Roger that. Over.
See.
Copy.
When you put it that way.
Because copy comes after.
After Roger over.
More.
I'm following you.
She's a roughneck.
Okay.
That will never not be funny. Roger that. Over. Capiana. Benihana to Katana. Bitch, I been a Donna.
She has.
Those are 3 restaurants that rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming my government. Oh, Nika Tanya? Tanya?
That's her name, dog.
I never called her Tanya. How do you go from Nicki to Tanya? You look like Nicki.
Tanya Harding?
Oh, you look like Nicki now. Still you Takiana.
But why you gotta say it like...
Wait, and then she
No,
ended
Mo,
it.
that's how she
this
says
is
it.
hard. And to keep it on it, bitch, you wackiana. You wackiana.
See, that's why I didn't click on that, Savon. See?
You're missing out. You're missing out on
Thank
How
bars.
convenient
Thank
is
you.
that? Wow. How convenient is fucking that?
Convenientiana.
Now I kind of have to hear the song, though.
Well, I mean, you just ruined my sleeper, but whatever.
No, you can still play it. You can play too.
Thanks, bro.
Where's this phone? So y'all didn't like that?
I mean,
No,
I think
it's
you gotta hear it. You know, when you just read it, you don't really, you know what I mean?
Roriana.
Yo, Moliana, I will punchiana your faceiana out this fucking roomiana.
Do say Pelusiana.
Oh, that's hard.
Pelusiana. Joeyana.
New event alert.
Yeah. Podcasting Aniana.
Well, enough now. But
I could have did that.
Roriana's funny.
Roriana.
And Roriana's cute. Like, if a girl name was Roriana.
Yeah,
she'd
she might be bad.
Rory's definitely gonna name
God,
his
hope
daughter
she might be bad.
Gloriana.
Chill.
I gotta go.
I might.
What, Roriana?
Now that it's been presented to me, it might have just changed
there.
everything. So podcasting. With that said,
Yeah, we're still
I
here.
think we're about at sleeper time. Is there anything else you guys want to cover? How many people you think died when 35,000 pounds of coke was found off the
Some
coast
people
of Florida?
call me Rory. Some Roriana.
You've been thinking about that bar.
Yeah,
Trying
that's weird.
to think of the next bar.
All right, I'm glad you're retired.
It ends in
People
Ana.
looking for the answers. Kokatana. I don't know.
Joe
Nah, you
katana.
stealing?
That's your restaurant. You like katana. You like katana. You always find a way
Well,
to
Annie's
talk.
biting her shit because she said it.
Actually, I was talking about Cortana, like the Dell Siri.
Oh, okay.
That's Dell Siri. I know you don't know because nobody has a Dell.
I don't know what you're talking
But that's their Siri, Cortana.
Got you.
about. Oh, okay.
That's how you know Dell trash.
Why do you know Dell
Sci-Hi
Siri?
wins.
Because Sin has a Dell.
Oh, okay.
And she be on.
No, she be complaining
breaking
about the
shit.
Mac.
Well, she just bought a Mac.
Oh, okay.
But she had a Dell. Pressing a little button. Like, Cortana, what's the weather tomorrow? Cortana don't know.
That's her
shit.
Siri.
Yes. Cortana. How hot? Like, that is trash. Shut
Oh
up.
my god. Dell might run on diesel.
Yo, somebody last week when we was asking what Bow Wow Shorty had Shaq saved in the phone as, they're gonna say Twism.
Oh,
All right.
Twism.
We didn't even get into the phone call. I haven't
No,
heard
we
the phone
didn't.
call.
You
It's
don't
out
need
there?
to
Oh,
hear
to the
it.
police?
Yeah, is it bad?
It's disturbing.
On whose side?
Who made the
She
call?
sounds. She
She
did.
did.
She sounded very scared.
Oh, is that why Bow Wow is showing us like bruises on his rib now and all this other shit?
Yeah, she sounded very perturbed.
Perturbiana.
No. No, Joe. Not right there.
Not the time.
Not right there.
Not the Tamiana.
Yeah, not, bad Tommyana.
Bad Tamiana.
Yeah, that's bad Tommyana.
My badiana.
Do we have Sleepyanas?
Yes. Yes.
Cause,
Yes.
Because this is getting...
Oh, wait, it's Saturday. We're supposed to play old shit, right? And we ain't even getting the Gucci with the fucking blackface sweater, but
They just took it off
no
the
need.
shelves.
Fuck
They
them.
took it down. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, talk about it. We can get sad. I'm trying to get out of here. Oh, man. Let me hit the round of applause button. It's been, we have done 220 episodes. of this podcast, and we don't even really give Parks a sleeper ever since that Tom Petty nonsense. But
The day he died.
you got us out of here, man.
I mean, flipping a man's world.
Cheat
it's
code.
Cheat code.
But he killed it, though.
Yeah, Guilty Simpson is dope, too.
He killed it.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Lil Baby getting arrested for reckless driving in Atlanta. I mean, what is there for us to say about it outside of Lil Baby was arrested in Atlanta for reckless driving? What I will say is he's one of the young rappers that I like a lot. And I learned that just the way I like to learn it. I keep hearing songs that I like, and when I go find out who it is, it's him. Like,
No, Little Baby is good.
I wasn't brainwashed into it like some people. He's real good.
Right.
And if it was just reckless driving, that video is out. They was manhandling him for just reckless driving.
Oh, word?
They were a bit aggressive.
We all drive
if
reckless
it
from
were
time to time.
reckless driving. Reckless driving is one of them charges they could put on you for anything.
Words.
Yeah.
It's
one of them, like, all right, man.
Exactly. Like, come on, what you want me
I
to do?
break too short.
Yeah, you want me to just drive straight the whole way? No.
Did you guys, speaking of Lil Baby, did you guys see Gunna's album cover?
The underwater shit?
Shit is pretty great.
I told you about to say, speaking of little Baby, did we discuss the Jeff Bezos dick?
Oh my god!
Listen, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Fuck Apple if I didn't say that earlier. And
You're still mad about that email, huh?
I'd be saying fuck Apple. Like, I just know Spotify is extending us.
Word. Dying on that bridge.
I'm like Enos Canner. Like, I'm
That's
trying to
your ledge.
show loyalty to the organization.
Yeah, fuck a bridge. That's your ledge.
I'm about to go eat Apple right now.
Keep us in your prayers, Lord. Y'all ain't ever try to incorporate fruit into the sex?
All right.
Bid them a
let's
do
say-
I'm asking before we go. Like, it's 2:40. I got another 5 minutes to ask. I know you've never done it, so I'm not asking you nothing.
What's your nasty ass? What's your nasty? What fruit you put?
What you did with a grape?
No, what you did with a banana?
Where'd you put the grape?
Wait,
Where'd you put the banana?
I never had the grapefruit special.
The grapefruit special.
Seems
Okay.
dangerous, man.
You tried
Nah, y'all
that?
cool.
You tried that? You wanted to put a grapefruit?
Before it went viral.
Oh, okay. You
I'm not
definitely
even going to
tried
tell you the type of rigorous training my first baby mom put me
that. Oh
through.
my god. I don't even want to know.
I'm not going to tell you what she tried to make me do with the banana
Oh my god.
and not break it.
Jesus
I
Christ.
broke that shit. My hand ain't.
Oh my
And
god.
then it's stuck in there. Now you got unhealthy pussy.
Dog.
You have too many
Save on.
nutrients in your pussy, bitch. You wanted to be freaky.
Bid them a do-iana, man.
The Halls trick.
Nobody wants to hear
That's not a fruit. That's not a fruit.
It has fruit flavors.
I don't know. It comes in cherry.
It comes in fruit flavors.
Yo, me and Rory, the only real niggas here, man.
Don't chest
See,
bump me.
this is when we some chest
No,
bump.
don't chest bump me.
All right, to the arm.
No.
Just bump on that nasty shit.
No.
Chest bump all you.
No, I don't want one. I don't want one, nigga. I don't want one.
Hey, yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
That looked
Yeah,
wild.
my chest bump is ugly.
Yeah.
It ain't even cool like Rondo. All right, I'm out of here. Keep us in your prayers. Bid you adieu. Arrivederci, man. Fuck Apple. We out of here, man. Chest bumps for everyone.